Hello. 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 Thank you, Lunch Boy, for the 2 years of membership. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so I've been playing public lobbies and they're fucking abysmal because it's just parties of level 999s stomping out new players. So yeah. Private lobby. Probably. I'm probably gonna have to wait a little bit though for people to join in though. If you own this game and you want to play multiplayer and you don't want to play on a public lobby and get shit on by people who only play Last of Us, add me on PlayStation. I played on Parties Allowed because I assumed that there'd be no way I'd get a full lobby of people without being in a party. Crazy that they raised the price of a Quest 2 VR an extra $100. Yeah, to me that reads as we're struggling, oh fuck, help. And not like, hey, yeah, we're totally gonna compensate for this. Because they're not. They're not gonna do that. Beat Saber is definitely not worth $100, especially unmodded Beat Saber. Like, fuck that. What's his user? What's the name of my channel? Does anyone still play it? A lot of sweathards still play it. A lot of sweathards. Started a party. Yeah, it's not gonna work like that. I don't do that shit. Hello. There we go. That's how you do it. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine.
That's great.
I wish I have to wait for more people.
Pretty much. Hello.
That's rude. I can say hello back.
Going Ghost, you gotta talk into your fucking controller or something.
Really? Is that bad?
It's pretty quiet.
What?
Let me hear someone else talk.
I'll turn it up then. I'll turn it up.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Hello, burrito.
Hello.
Hello.
I just ate a very good salmon. Very nice. Very well.
That's great news. Did Quest VR fuck up a few days ago? Or I think Facebook has had stock issues, some shit like that. So you know what I think it is? Okay, here I know what it is. Because the Quest 2 no longer needs a Facebook account, they can no longer mine your data, making it less profitable. That's what it is.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Did you hear what? Speaking of VR, did you hear what happened with the VR chat? They're adding DRM.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard they're trying to kill their game in the same way that Tumblr did.
Oh my god. But to be honest, the only reason I ever use my headset anymore is to play a game called Compound and a game called Into the Radius. Because Compound is like Doom and Into the Radius is like Fallout.
Okay. Hello, butt friend.
I remember Buttfriend shooting my head off last time.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Yo, I'm here to play some factions.
Okay, that's very
What's
good. That's what we're
up?
going to do right now.
Yo, I wouldn't.
Oh, frick yeah. Yes. I'm so hyped.
I guess we could start. I was gonna wait for a full lobby, but if people are still getting their shit set up, we could probably get a game out.
Yeah.
Do a little 3v3?
I
A
guess.
little tiny baby 3v3?
I guess.
3v3.
Baby 3v3.
Oh, okay, I'm okay with that. Oh,
Wait.
Family Guy!
Okay, there we go, full lobby.
I understand.
right, name a map.
Library.
Literally anything
Library.
but build
Library.
down.
Library. 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 Library.
Library.
There's no map
Is it
called
called library? I
library.
forgot.
Let's do
Bookstore.
it.
Bookstore. Bookstore.
Library. Yeah.
Put the
It's
word
called
down.
bookstore. I forgot. Sorry.
Beach.
Yeah.
Beach is pretty good.
Let's go.
I haven't played Beach in forever.
Yeah.
That shit just gives you like, it's like instant fighting on that map, which I like.
Actually.
Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
this
We
is where
doing
they
a
did-
normal game?
Yeah, normal
Yeah,
last
this map
game.
is where they did the gameplay review
Cool.
for the
Okay,
remake,
guys.
and it looks the exact fucking same.
Yeah,
Have a good game, guys.
About what I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were gonna add in like.
has been
you know,
any news at all? The
voting
promised
or
multiplayer of
added
Last of Us
dog
2?
tags.
No, just
No.
concept art.
No.
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 I mean, it makes sense since Joe's like a 50-year-old man in the game, so I don't think he'd be able to crouch and prone.
Why are you trying to give lore reasons for the fact that they're lazy and will not implement simple gameplay additions on the same engine?
I mean,
Yeah.
because lore reasons, it makes sense.
You can still crawl on the ground if you're 50. Being 50 doesn't
can't get up, though.
automatically.
Yeah,
break
have
your
you ever
legs.
played MGS4, dude?
No, I'd rather play good games.
Most 50-year-olds are on the ground already anyway.
Okay.
I'm totally proud.
Think you gone for the £3.
We've heard there are supplies in the area, but there's uniforms skulking around too. Watch each other's backs.
We got this.
Hope you're having a good day, Neo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, man, good to go.
Love you, Neo.
They're right around the corner. They're right behind the shelves. The flipped over shelves.
Hi.
Smile.
Ready? Anyone on top floor? You see anything pop up? Or no?
They're going to try to flank around them guys from the left. Flank around from the left.
Okay. Okay.
Not far left. They're right around the corner from where I am.
I'm coming. No, right now. Oh my.
Thank you, odd
God,
for
I missed
dollars.
the shot. Yeah, they're all there. I see three of them. I'm healing.
What?
I think I knocked.
Yeah. Let me guys over there.
Torch down!
Nice, he's down. I'll give one.
Oh.
Him twice. He's all. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
I'm really low. He's on one.
He's dead!
Yeah, I'm down him. I'm down.
I wish I had.
Go for the counter. Go for the counter. The one's down there on the back.
Hey, turret! Careful now, Firefly! Keep breathing, I got this!
Okay.
Is there a reason the mic quality sucks in this game?
It's just how it was set up for the PS3 and they didn't improve it. Yep.
Hit one. They're going outside.
They haven't seen a bush up like this for like 7 years.
See one coming back. There's a sniper, and it hit me. Okay. I'm safe.
Get your ass over here and help me out!
Wait a sec, I'm fixing you up!
Thank you.
They're gonna snipe you. That's where they just got shot from. Okay, whatever.
Thanks.
Right there. Hit him. Hit one.
My bones
Nice,
doing?
nice.
They're really bad.
I'm healing. Give me a second.
I'm like 50-50 and going to a hospital.
Are they still first floor?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
some dude, resin.
I knocked one.
One's down. What's the last one?
Go down.
Turret! That one sure is dead!
Oh my god,
Coming!
left side. It's burrito.
Cover me!
I got you guys. Oh,
Right here, right side.
Done, let's go!
What? Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my
I have
bones
no
hurt because I fucked up doing kettlebell crunches.
Ah, shit, that was my last shot!
Nice. Alright, going
Oh,
back.
behind us!
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Oh, no more.
Oh, fine.
Oh, shit.
Alright, one right there. I'll go fine.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
There's two right there.
Where's the pain emanating from? Shoulder blade, clavicle. It's pretty bad. I can hardly sleep on it without going into a very specific position, and I mean very specific.
Where are they? Did they go upstairs?
Yeah, I think they did.
I'll go around.
Oh, behind first floor. Bar back. He has armor.
Dope. Sucks, man. Yeah. Retraining Aiden multiplayer? I was trying. Public matches are a fucking nightmare. It's only sweathards playing them.
Oh my god.
Jesus, that man got lit up.
You bought the machine gun.
Wow. Fuck.
Down one.
Broke my clavicle while skiing, one of the worst pains. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it could be that bad.
Fuck. Alright, they're both downstairs.
Watch your ass!
Right.
They're both on me, all three of them.
I've scheduled a visit to my doctor, but it's not until August 2nd, so I have to wait a fucking while.
Thank you.
I might go and do an emergency visit. If I can't sleep, I'll do an emergency visit.
One more.
Game?
Died. Oh my god.
What's this?
All right, man, good to go.
Donate for doctor. It's American healthcare. It costs like $80,000. I nerfed just the bow. It takes 2 to kill, so you're basically fucked by the time that you get a second arrow loaded up. Where's it hurt? Here. Shoulder. If I take a deep breath, it hurts
They're
too.
in the store right now. It might be gone.
But I just can't move it for shit.
Turn around.
Broke his armor.
Hit him. 100%.
I gotta wrap this up.
Nice, got him.
That's very foolish.
Getting up. Watch my ass. All right, man, I'm good to go.
I have no ammo.
Oh, there's a guy upstairs.
That one?
Good to go.
That muscle, not bones. Yeah, it's probably muscle. I just like saying bones. I like saying bones.
Nice. They're both down.
Oh, both dead. Watch out, there's another
Both
one.
dead.
That much matrix built my bullet.
He's going to him. He's
gonna
low.
heal, I have
He's
no
low.
ammo.
He's low. I have to reload. Nice. One more. I think I down. Alright, I
Come
killed
over
two.
here. I have fast revive.
Thank you. I'm out of ammo. I had to fight him.
All done, let's go. Give me a sec.
One shot at me.
I
Bottom.
only have melee.
I did drink the bone hurting juice. Big mistake. Don't plan on doing that again. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And this man sprinted to join me. Amazing. I should probably tell him. I could have told him. It's on me. I should have told him to not be so fucking
There are
loud, but
3
oh
people
well.
downstairs. I don't think there's anybody upstairs.
Okay. Going bottom right now. See him?
Fuck, man, I
Get
can't
one.
go on like
Him
this.
twice.
I will hard scope the fuck out of you.
Get that power to kill it. Probably done.
All done, let's go.
He's low.
I don't drink Jägerwolf, so I wouldn't know what to tell
Down
you.
one.
Oh.
Shooting.
How do I mark?
Uniform!
Down the number offering.
Mine. Down him.
Killed one.
Mine, yellow.
Uniform
Killed
kill!
another one. I think there's one more. Yeah.
Keep 'em coming!
Going around.
That's my aim. I cannot aim on a fucking
That one
stick.
sure is dead!
Oh shit.
It's like trying to
I
make a
have another.
meal with like oven mitts
The
on.
back of the library.
I'll do it.
Get back.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, they're all here.
Oh, another one.
Jay and the team. Jay doesn't want to do all the setup to get this game working.
Done, let's go!
Oh shit.
Try on some smoke for size!
Hit him.
One less tourist!
Remember going wrong?
All done, let's go!
He's right.
Oh, down here.
Jack of all trades. No, I didn't use that
Down
shit,
one.
man.
Like you need. I am twice. He's off.
They fucking
Damn.
got me!
Cannot aim on a fucking stick. By the way, I'm at max sensitivity.
Nice, got him.
I am at max sensitivity.
He's off.
Wow, that pistol really does nothing, huh?
Fine ammo. One guy, sir.
This PC? Nope.
Uniform down.
I wish. I wish.
One me.
Oh, he's dead!
On me.
He's gonna rush me.
Okay.
I'm healing. There's only one.
Fuckers
Going
down!
around.
Ain't got many left!
Down
Keep it
one.
up!
Killed him.
Let's do
There's one in the kitchen.
Let's shoot over there now. Find the window. Maybe one? I don't know. I see one
yep,
definitely.
further.
Mine. Fine. Yeah, two fine.
Careful now! Fuckers
I'm twice.
down!
I'm 3 times. He's down. I have one bullet. There's one more. He's going. There's one. There's two. There's two up. One down.
God damn it!
I'll get you.
Down one tourist!
Sorry, so
One more. They're doing so
Why'd I do that? Why'd I get greedy? Why'd I get
Come
greedy?
to me.
watch out from above.
Why?
Why
Why
do
did
you-
I swing that way?
Fuck!
Hit
I'm
him.
down!
On me. It's right.
No!
What is
Get
he-
your
what?
ass over here and help me out!
Ghost behind you! You didn't kill
I didn't
him!
hear you. I didn't kill him. But there was one more.
Yeah, he was walking around you.
Glad you're covering my
I had no clue. I'm so sorry. I had no clue. I thought I was down with him.
Use mouse and keyboard to play this? Oh, so you're part of the problem.
I
Awesome,
downed him.
alright.
One is down.
Put down one.
Let's kill one. At least you're down.
Nice. I think that's the game.
Yeah, correct.
There's one more. Coming back. No clue about the other guy. I'm sorry, nigga.
Alright, man, I'm good to go.
Oh, I see him.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
can't
in the
just
back,
plug
in
in
the
mouse and keyboard. You have to like use a signal converter. You gotta hack that shit.
He's around him.
Oh, he has armor.
Fuck, I'm rushing. Oh my god. Please, he's really low. Please don't do that.
What the fuck is this clown
Shoot
show?
him.
No.
Get your ass over here and help me
Ah,
out! God!
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. That was a really good game.
Oh no, man! I wanted to win that so bad.
Gamer rage.
Oh.
I'm gonna cycle the lobby now. Don't be mean. They're definitely gonna be mean. Is there even a PS4 mouse and keyboard? I don't know if there had one. I'm pretty sure PS4 does support mouse and keyboard for like browser-based shit. And some games used it. Some games had support. You can't turn off aim assist? What do you mean? Aim assist is only on for easy mode. Like, it's only on for easy mode, look. Aim assist, gone. At least 7 games. Holy shit. That's the origin of Clump? Like, how I made him, or like his lore? What do you wish to know? What do you wish to know about Clump? Both. The lore. Give us Clump lore. Clump is the amalgamation of 1,000 scientists from an ancient civilization that fell into a black hole and went mad over 1 billion years of violent noise. After the black hole dissipates, Clump emerged from nothingness. And he drifted for another 1 billion years in space until he landed on Earth. That's Clump. Okay? I'm gonna order fish from the internet because I'm hungry. And someone already donated, so I'm already gonna get fish. Fish is already covered. Fish from the internet. Fish from the internet. Are you familiar with spaghettification? Yep. Clump's political affiliations. He likes to scurry. Whatever that falls under. We get fish in you? As a meal. A meal. Yeah, how'd you like that level 700 match before the stream? I liked how you did nothing and you shit! Yeah. Okay, I've ordered fish from the internet. Are fish from the internet caught in a net? Of course. Of course, duh. It's in the name.
Get food, idiot.
I already did. But thank you for paying for half of it. Actually, yeah, you paid for the full thing. Thank you for paying for the full thing, Cheney. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How'd the tin pan pinup go? I missed it. Here. I will get images. Just for you. Just for you, I will get images. You know how difficult it is for me to get images. This is very tough. Alright, so... gotta shrink this down. The score in this game is so fucking harrowing. Anyways. Fucking love Last of Us 1, man. Love it so much. Anyways. Here is Tin Pan Pinup number 1. There is Tin Pan Pinup number 1. And here is Tin Pan Pinup number 2. Here's number 2. If you would like these images, let me know and I will paste them in the chat. Okay. Is this the fucking robot from Dead Space? It is. Alright, I have a couple games worth before I can get my fish. Eat fish. Fish. Did you pose to use a reference? Yeah, I actually did that on stream. I had to remove my clothes to get, like, the full anatomy. You should have been there. The VOD's, like, copyright locked now, so you missed out. Paste in chat? Oh, okay, 1 second. Here is this. And here is this one.
Yo, back at it again.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, I love your shirt. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Alright, so well, we're gonna go into supply raid, but we're gonna vote on supply raid or survivors first, okay? So
Okay.
blue for supply raid, orange for survivors.
Oh, fuck.
Guess we're doing.
Alright, we're doing supply raid. Got it. Understood. Blue for standard,
Alright.
orange for craftables.
Oh man.
Oh, I'll go craftables, man.
Yeah.
Craftables is fun as hell.
Why not?
All right, craftables it is. For anyone that's new in
Okay,
this
wait, I
lobby,
can make a craftables
what
loadout.
craftables is basically the simplest way to put it is you can't use your small or large firearm. The only weapons you can use are whatever you craft, whatever you purchase with your parts, or whatever you craft.
Okay.
So make a class
wait,
for that.
wait, I need it first.
Let me change the loadout for this.
Yeah, you have to make a class for it.
I just have a class with a revolver and shit.
I think wouldn't being a healer in this one kind of be broken because you just can basically instantly make
That might be a meta.
Are you min-maxing?
I might have to
Estimate
steal
my
that.
head.
Man, I wish I could use these.
Yeah, I'm
9
going to
other
dexterity,
skills.
guys.
I
I'm gonna
have
be
to pay
dexterity. Don't
20
take
bucks
dexterity.
for
It's
all
gonna be my class.
Okay.
Hawkeye.
Hey Neo, how was
I'm gonna
that
go
match?
jack of all
It was so
trades
fun,
for
right?
day trade.
It was so good and fun and yes and yippee.
Yahoo!
Yippee!
Good night, Ben.
He was trying to train Aiden, and I joined in with him, and fucking level 700s just ruined it.
That's every public lobby though.
Dude, I tried.
Yeah, I know,
I met a
but
new cool guy on this, but God, I tried playing this on my own, and I joined a lobby that was only level 999, and it was agony. It was so fucking annoying.
Shit.
I remember I said in voice chat, I was like, this isn't Call of Duty, why are you sweating on Last of Us multiplayer? And someone went, actually, it takes a lot of skill to do this. And I was like, you're...
shut up.
What?
Jesus
You're
fucking
serious?
Christ.
It takes a lot of skill to party up and smash
Tom.
new players.
Yeah.
Like I know
And
that there's
and
no
it's
there's
a 2-year-old
no
game.
ranking. There's no ranking, so there's no way that you can stop yourself from like joining in a game with like a level 0 player. But more
Yeah.
often than not, players like that join in a full party of like level 999s, they love it. They love stomping on new players. They love it.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah,
this
it
because
validates them, and it makes it feel like they're somehow better than everyone else, when in reality they're just shitting on a person who doesn't know the game that well, and they're...
I know that they writhe in it because there were 2 games back to back where me and my friends were able to like beat the fuck out of a level 999 team, and when we killed them twice in a row, like we wiped their team twice, they just all DC'd. 2 games back to back.
Nice.
It's that type of mentality.
Wait, what?
But I understand why you left,
my
because
precious
that's just not
baby, I
fun.
can't get my TV down.
Bro,
God.
finding people who actually care about Kate, there's more people who care about that in here than people who do in Call of Duty, and there's still a lot of people in Call of Duty who care about Kate.
Because I met someone in a VC who they explained their mentality, like they were a level 999 sweat, and they were like, Call of Duty is like an arcade game, and this is more, it requires more thought to it. It's
Arcade
like
game?
more,
Shut your fucking mouth.
Like,
Call of Duty is
I
not an
know.
arcade game.
No, they meant like, oh, it's more of an arcade shooter. It's like, you know, fast paced and stuff.
All right, tell me when to
It
press select. Tell me when.
requires thought and I'm like,
Nah, when
Right now!
now. Hey, I like this map.
Okay.
the map, this is the map.
Okay.
Remember,
shut up.
craftables only. No small, no large
Yeah, I
firearm.
gotcha.
I
So
forgot.
basically,
I
it's
forgot.
on
I
sight with
forgot.
hands at first sight.
How dare you forego young men?
I'm joking.
I muted my mic so I can say hi to you guys because I know you guys like it when I say hi to you. You feel like I've left you out of the conversation, but then I look to you and I say,
Anyway.
I was making my dinner and I ran to join this because I was like, I fucking
Actually,
knew
yeah, I
it.
was in the middle of eating my salmon, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta do this.
I was
Hey,
I
hot
was
dog.
heating up pizza and I was like, God damn it.
What time?
have a nice
Buffalo chicken.
hello.
It was a slice of buffalo chicken pizza.
I had.
I feel
was eating
dopamine.
something
That's
called
good.
blackened chicken strips, and it's basically just chicken.
I'm actually
that's,
excited for
like,
fish.
Not
I love
charred,
fish.
but,
I love
like,
eating.
it's
Yeah, they got like
really good.
little burns on them.
Taurus, they ain't getting our shit.
I love fish eating.
Yo, I'm with the famous YouTuber. Alright, I'll try not to disappoint you this time.
Famous YouTuber. Interesting.
Watch my ass.
Go.
All done.
Good to go.
I mean,
Let's
I
go.
Let's
told
go,
you,
boys! Let's go! think close one is left.
Okay.
Oh, here they come!
Right. Kill him!
out!
Kill him!
Try
Kill him!
Fucking blind.
Alright, he's dead.
No, we're still good.
No, I mean,
Sorry.
we killed him. He's just dead.
He is dead. Yes.
Yeah. No family.
No family. No,
No
one to bury
family?
him.
No
Let's
one's gonna hear about
go.
it? Yay! Let's go.
Wait,
Shallow grave.
Watch my ass. Watch my ass. Good
Watch
to
my
go.
ass.
All done.
Good
Let's
to
go.
go.
Here they come.
Fuck you.
All done. Let's go.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna beat that ass. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I'm gonna beat that ass. I'm gonna beat that ass.
Careful!
Yeah.
Okay, don't all pump up. Don't all
I
pump up.
got
There's
you.
one more.
Dead.
They're coming
There's
through.
one more coming in. I don't know what he has.
No.
I got
No.
There's one more coming in, guys.
Fuck. Okay.
Thanks.
Got you guys.
Cover me. I gotta patch up.
Yeah, decent hits so hard.
Watch my ass.
Give
I'm
me a
done.
sec.
Let's go.
All right, good to go. All done. Let's go.
Go for the next box.
Okay.
They're coming in. Here we go.
Right here.
Got you, motherfucker. Smoke behind us.
I'm down.
I gotta heal.
on.
Someone heal me? Thank you.
I can hear you. You got
Got
it.
many left. Keep it up. Give me a sec.
Oop, I got my gun. Yeah, I
Very
can get the
cool.
gun now.
All done. Let's go.
Jack of all trades is really
All
helpful.
done, let's
I'm
go.
glad I paid to win.
All right, good to go.
Oh, there's one. Two. Two over here. Fuck, he shivved me.
Down.
Go for Molotov throws, guys.
Keep them coming. Fucker ain't getting up.
Alright, thanks for avenging me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
I gotcha.
Nice. Nice.
Watch my ass.
Am I avenging myself, Neo? Am I
All
doing you
done.
proud?
Let's
You're
go.
doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you! Wow.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Oh, hell. Oh, no, he got an assault rifle?
Down one, Taurus.
I got you, man.
Fucker ain't getting up.
Oh, fuck, we killed Family Guy. Not like they killed themselves already.
Didn't they die like twice already?
So true.
Like once
I don't
on
know.
Fox and then once on Adult Swim.
Good to go.
Yeah, they died once when they killed Brian and then brought him back the next episode. No. They're over here.
This says
Alright,
something
good
about
to go.
society for sure. When you think about it.
Yeah, truly. We really do live in one.
Fuck. Can't keep going like this.
Okay.
Nice miss. Nice miss.
Don't make one of them.
That one's
I
dead.
can't talk.
God, Jesus.
I have no right to talk.
You keep on fucking bullying Family Guy. Gotcha.
Right.
All done.
I can't
Let's
craft
go.
shit.
Good to go.
We're doing a bit too well.
Give me a sec.
There's someone stalking us.
Smoke, watch it.
Ah. In the
I can
house.
see him crouch walking up to the main gate.
In the house, you got it? Right there. Oh, fuck. I got a burp.
No way, dude. Holy shit.
I know. It's
Okay,
fucking
yeah, I
epic! Oh, damn it.
Back here, Family Guy.
And lower.
Uniform down.
Fuck off, Family Guy. Get new content.
You need content?
Keep breathing.
No,
I
Family
got
Guy
this.
needs new content.
Wait a sec. I'll fix you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Ghost Punch, let's go.
Got him. Gotta love Ghost Punch.
Cover me. All done. Let's go.
Oh, Diablo does have a scope. Weird. Yeah.
Wait up.
Watch my ass. All done, let's go.
All right, good to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that Arvon?
We got guys coming up. They're crouch walking up to us.
If it has a blue outline. Then...
Take this!
Arvon! You good, you good.
Smoke out!
Down one uniform!
Ah, fuck!
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Damn it. No, I'm down. Fuck. You got it. Just run.
Get your asses over here and help
I need
me!
to buy more ammo.
Hi.
He's reviving his friend.
Hi.
His friend's up. Shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't come
I
in
can
fast
do
enough,
that.
man.
It's fine. We're really ahead on lives. Oh, Jesus.
Goodbye, armor.
Can't keep going like this.
I can't buy armor. My head is throbbing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you take some ibuprofen? No. Oh, you should. Maybe. And if you don't have any,
Good to go.
sorry, you're just gonna have to die.
Watch my ass.
It's true.
Oh, that's too bad.
All done. Good to go. Let's go.
My shoulder's better today. It's actually way fucking worse, but I got some good rest. I found the exact pose to sleep in to help it get better.
I know I've been dying from fucking headaches recently, but I think it's because it's been hot. Oh, shit! My damn is I'm disappointing Neo again. I don't got shit to do anything.
What's the
All
pose?
done.
It's
Let's
the
go.
Family Guy death pose. That's how I sleep. The only way I can sleep with my injured arm. I'm not even kidding. It takes 2 pillows to do it, though.
See him?
Oh, I see him.
Is your sandwich here yet?
I cannot get them, though, because I have a roof that's blocking me off.
Wait up.
If it wasn't for this fucking
All right, good
roof...
to go.
Yeah, they have a smoke. They have a smoke.
Well, that hit him a little bit.
Did you tag one? Nice.
All done, let's go.
Coming up middle right here, maybe? All I can do is punch. Oh, I can see one. I can see Family Guy. He's coming up.
I wasn't even close!
Fucking blind!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit!
Die! No. Ow!
Murder.
Ouch. Oh, goddamn, you got them all.
Yeah, they got all of us.
No, they're all
They're playing it real careful now, so we should too.
Sorry, I'm just finishing up my pizza.
Mmm.
Nice.
Mmm.
I know. It's fucking buffalo chicken.
Mmm.
That's a good pizza. Yeah, and I got another slice in there that's plain. I should probably throw that in the air fryer.
I wouldn't play Back 4 Blood unless it was free Arbiter.
I'm gonna trap this one. No, trap it. Sir. Sir. I can stab. If I get a good jump on him. Okay, now it let me throw it.
I lie on my uninjured side, and then I use a pillow to keep my arm elevated, so that it's not, like, tilted down.
I don't have shit. Oh. Okay, they're coming up on the gate.
On my shoulder, I did bad crunches. It fucked up my arm really bad.
I think.
There's one guy crouched near the box up ahead of us.
Gotcha. Got a tag system. I mean, without fucking like aiming at
Other
them would be
console
so
games with
useful.
viewers, maybe Condemned 2 if it wasn't on a 360 and I had a 360. In whatever order that was.
Oh shit! Ah, fuck.
I got you.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, do you see
They're
it?
sneaking to
Neo,
the
do you
right. I see
that
Family
guy?
Guy.
Two,
And
two
now
on the
every
right,
meat
one has a
burrito's
bomb.
following him. He threw a smoke at cruise ship.
Three by the gate with the blue tarp on it. Smoke bomb. Bomb. Ah.
Come up here and I'll heal you.
Yeah. First
One by the
right
gate.
there.
He's walking towards our building right now. He's behind the filing cabinet. Two of his friends are there. If I had a Molotov, man. If I had a fucking Molotov.
Russ, run. I have nothing. Fuck.
Careful, he's got his friends,
Oh,
crew.
damn it.
He's got his friends.
Yeah. Come here. Come here. I can't do shit.
No, crew.
I got him. I got him. No.
There's
All right.
one more coming
Fuck,
up.
behind. Behind. Run. Damn it. I thought you were talking about the stairs. Jesus. No. Our hubris and our arrogance.
No, it's just crew didn't get a kill.
Watch my ass.
I couldn't see him. I didn't know you were talking about I got my gun back, so. Would it be better to take assault rifle for stuff?
Well,
like
guys
this?
with
'Cause I
viewers,
don't know
that
if
sounds
Diablo's working out.
insanely toxic.
I like the assault rifle.
You get a rifle instead of the shotgun. Okay, it's a bit late for that, champion.
All right, good to go.
Bomb right here.
There's a bunch of bombs.
Oh. Alright, I got 2 bombs and a molly.
I'm gonna edge this bomb. Just give me a sec.
Ooh. Indeed. That's spicy.
One more.
Did
One
it
more.
nick you or no?
Okay, well that. Okay.
Oh,
Fuck! I'm down!
I got you. Yeah.
I'm glad you're
Great.
covering my ass, man.
Fuck, I can't heal you.
Why
Cover
not?
me.
I don't have that perk.
Alright, good to go.
Yeah, but I do. Oh.
All done, let's go.
I think we have a
side.
guy coming up on us, or I thought I saw it. No, it's just a bomb.
Maybe by the
Another
van,
bomb behind this
'cause I saw
fence.
a red blip over there. I get a fucking board.
Give me a sec.
There we go.
All done. Let's go.
Wait up. Good to go.
Who got pinged on Discord?
No,
Did you get pinged, Neo?
no.
Someone got pinged.
Watch my ass.
Okay.
Shoot the enemies until they die.
Yeah,
Are you sure I shouldn't
about
edge
that
their
boy.
health bar? You sure?
Alright, good to
We're,
go.
we're sneaking almost like we're rats.
Cover me.
Thank you, Jose, for the 5.
Yeah,
Kate.
rats. Like we stalk
you,
at
Jose.
night.
Kate.
Oh.
We
if
win this
lame
if
it
we
out,
don't die.
win.
We win this if we don't
Yeah,
die.
Wait it out. Lame it out, baby. Okay, they're trying to.
Yeah, they're running towards us. One going up to the second floor of this building in front of us. Be careful, guys. Don't stand out in the open. Get ready for an ambush.
Burn, asshole.
Ow!
I'm set.
God damn
Watch
it!
your ass.
Doing. Oh, I can
Yeah,
say
there
Yeah.
Oh, the assholes didn't know what hit her.
Oh no.
Damn.
No, I'm bottom of the leaderboard. I disappointed Neo.
Anyway,
They always say
Yeah.
watch my ass, but they never say how's my ass. So true.
Cycle?
So true. So true. Honestly, I think about that all the time. Ah! Just like that. Okay. Okay. Just like that? Yeah, exactly like that. I'm checking the status on fish. Fish status. Fish status. Status. Fish. I need to piss. By the time I'm done pissing, it'll be here in like 5 minutes, which is not long enough for a round. So, I think you guys can just look at this main menu and talk about your feelings, if you're okay with that. I'm gonna piss, and when I come back, I want every single one of you to tell me one thing about the person next to you. The person to your right. Ask for their name, what year they're in, what major they're taking, and one fun fact about them. I'll be right back. Okay. What did you learn? I'll be picking one of you at random, okay? Muhammad, what did you learn? Muhammad, what did you learn? What did you learn, Muhammad? What did you learn? What did you learn? Tell me right now in front of everyone what you learned. You had to have talked to somebody. If you didn't talk to anybody, you look like a fucking loser, Muhammad. Who did you talk to? What did you learn? What did you learn right now? Tell me right now. Okay. I'm actually called Muhammad. You got me off guard. I love giving guys anxiety across the internet. It's awesome. It's so cool. It's like so cool. I'm in the year 2004. Wow. Fish will be here fairly soon. You makes you feel like a big man? Yeah. Just shout a male name every 30 minutes. Give at least 10 people in the audience anxiety. Jonah. Sam. Chris. Jacob. Hi. I heard my name. Wow. What's my name? Oh. If you yell Chris, you get at least 60% of the male viewers. Feed your Last of Us party fish. Interesting. I'm putting my name in the queue. Okay. Oh shit. Speaking of which. Oh, okay. What did I learn? That my arm still fucking hurts and I'm hungry. That's what I learned. Name the fish you eaten? I'm eating Jackson. Finally. It finally happens. Did I find the bathroom? No, I found a good corner though. Grounded behind the scenes? Oh my god, that's a whole ass movie. Holy shit. That's a whole fucking movie. God damn. Dude, I wish I could draw good. That'd be awesome. Like, drawing good could get you, like, into a concept art career, but it can also make you furry porn money. So, like, it's like 2 avenues. If not both. The long ass arm. Holy shit. Furries are stacked. I know. So what's different? What's different between the two? What? I'm looking back and forth. Oh, the bow. It's the bow. Okay. These are good reaction images. These are really good reaction images. Close up on Joel. You got it. This is my reaction when I hear people on Twitter telling the entire world, please don't spoil The Last of Us for me. I'm waiting for the remake to come out. This is my reaction. This is my dead-ass reaction. That must be an older one. SR cool. Fuck, I forgot her name. Marlene? Fish! Fish! You can enjoy looking at A-pose Marlene. A-pose Marlene. A-pose. Hey, I heard you were a fan of Jackson from the Resident Evil 4 randomizer video. I heard you were a fan of Jackson. Here's a face reveal. Pretty cool, right? You like Jackson? Huh? You like Jackson? Huh? Evil. Someone donate for Pacifish? Funny, I'm eating. That's hilarious. By the way, I'm eating. The epitome of evil. Hey, yo, can't sleep some here. Hello. Hello. Here we go. What's Swass's? Garlic butter, because I'm a fat slut. Okay. I'm now eating. You guys wanna look at concept art, or do you wanna watch Grounded Behind the Scenes? Movie or concept art? Make a poll. Nah, I'll look at chat. Okay. I'm wheeling out the gigantic CRT television. And I got the VHS player. I'm wheeling it out because I just got through a hangover because I saw my husband cheating on me again. So I don't want to teach anything today. So we're watching Rugrats in Paris. For maximum enjoyment. Maximum.
Yeah, making the new IP is how can I put it? It's just don't do it.
Oh, really? Yeah, we should remake it. That's a good idea, man.
It's
good call.
insane. I mean, it's a very difficult process. You have more questions than you have answers, especially when you come from like you've been making Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2, just kind of like now like things are going, you just kind of like good momentum, and then suddenly that momentum like just drops, it stops. It's a very challenging process to create a new IP, and you're gonna fail over and over again, but that's what it takes.
New IPs are really hard. They're hard because...
And rewind. What? It just stops it? What? No fucking way! What? No, you're kidding. There's no... Dude! I was gonna pause it because I saw 360 games in the background. Are you... Okay. You know what? We can't pull up the YouTube video. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hold on. Grounded Behind the Scenes. There we are. I just gotta mute my my line in. Can I do this? No, it doesn't do it. How dare you pause though? He had 360 games in the background. He was a traitor. He was a traitor. All right, here we go. Hold on. Here we are. Here we are. Anyways, let's go.
Now, like
A controller in your hand.
Traitor. Got these Xbox games. What is that? What does he got? I'm trying to figure out what games he's got. Well, I can see Far Cry 2 right there, so that's a given. Yeah, I can't read. I can't read 8 pixels. Unfortunately. Sorry. No captions, though. What a bitch.
For like 6 months to a year.
You don't know. You don't know what it is yet. I remember like ages ago coming on the project and what are the Infected gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna behave like this. I'm like, okay.
Was it too...
project, and what are the Infected gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? They're
We need one more instance of that.
gonna behave like this. I'm like, okay, we're like trying to imagine what's gonna happen. Fast forward like 4 months, they don't do that at all because it didn't work, right?
It's hard mode, right? Like, it's game development
On
on
market.
on expert.
There's a big thing about making a game, right? Which is a game has to be fun. You get your first build where everything's
Dude, these quotes would go so great in contradicting the Last of Us 2 like articles where Neil Druckmann says, I don't care if my game is not fun. I don't care. This would go so great.
working. You got player mechanics. You can walk around the world. You can shoot. You can melee attack people. You've got the AI in there. They're very intelligent, very difficult, and it's totally not fun because they snuck up behind you and murdered you in a second, and there was no way to figure out what was going on. We're making a game, by the way. Hey, James.
Very emotional music for desk work. Fake phone call. I mean, if I didn't want to do an interview, I'd do that too. Is that Maya? I thought it was Maya.
The company has grown quite a bit since I started. I think I was the 12th employee or something back when we got started, but we've tried to stay true to those smaller studio roots.
I've been here for going 16 years. There's just no reason to leave. I just like the environment here. It's very non-corporate.
I think the way we work on Naughty Dog is kind of special because we don't really like hierarchy or bureaucracy, and no one is really just a manager here.
Naughty Dog has a very flat...
Dude, this is a Cropcat video in the making. For Last of Us Part 2, Neil Druckmann overruled people and fired people for not liking the game. Holy shit.
structure. We pretty much all report to the co-presidents and the game directors.
I always tell people when we hire them, just like, my job is going to be able to trust you, and that's what I want. I want just to give you something and you go with it, and I know it's gonna get done.
We believe in iteration, we believe in collaboration, and we believe in the people making the game working directly with each other.
When we have designers and artists, animators all mixed up, anybody that's working on the same tasks, the same characters, the same areas, put them next to each other so they can communicate a lot better.
We don't have a lot of meetings because if you need something to get done, you just walk over and you talk, and then you go back to your desk and you finish it up.
And I really like that. I like when I just walk in the office and I see just designers talking with the programmers or programmers over the animators and talking to them. I think that's when really the magic happens.
Naughty Dog, we really try to cultivate a culture where anybody can criticize anybody else's work.
And we encourage people to be blunt about it and not try to sugarcoat it too much. It takes too long to be nice sometimes.
It's not personal. It's based on more like how can we make a better game.
We want everybody to have a voice. We want to cut out all the bullshit if we can, making sure that people are making decisions not based on ego, but what is going to benefit the game.
When you see that people trust your opinion and that they value it, it's such a great feeling. You really feel like you're working as a team on a collaborative effort.
We want to sort of remember where we came from and you know why we were successful then, and try to continue that success now.
We make games. That's what we like to do.
Back when Uncharted 2 wrapped up and we decided that we were going to build this second team and create a new project, we kicked around a lot of ideas. One of the very earliest ideas was to go back to Jak and Daxter. It's really near and dear to us. We really love those characters in that universe, and we think that there are some interesting stories still to be told there. We started to realize that it was not going to do justice to the franchise that the fans had fallen in love with. It would be shifting it so far in a new direction that we felt that effort would be more justified in developing a new IP.
So wild. It was going to be a Jak and
Neil
Daxter.
and Bruce came to Christoph and I and said they wanted to do a post-apocalyptic game. I think the core essence of what they wanted to do, though, was to try to tell a story about two people and how their relationship evolves over the course of the entire game.
That potential. Oh wow, there is something very special about that.
And see, Daniel.
This is going to be polished. Like, you're not sure if it's gonna work or not, and you have doubts. And like, should we be doing a game like that? Should we be doing a first-person shooter? Whatever. Like, you ask yourselves all those questions.
And you know, the creative director and the game director are the core of the team that have to really see eye to eye.
That's why you have that balance between like Bruce and Neil Neil's gonna try to push the just the story and the characters, and Bruce is going to try to push that with just the gameplay as well. And so it's kind of like those guys are just trying always to find the right balance between the two.
Bruce quit after Uncharted 4, leaving Neil the entire reins of the game.
It's a very dedicated process.
We feel that the interactive medium has an untapped potential to touch the feelings of the player. You have that connectivity, the fact that I'm actually in the world and participating in what's happening on the screen in front of me. It gives us some sort of advantage to make you feel connected with what's actually happening. At Naughty Dog, that's what we're trying to do, is pair story and gameplay together. If we can make you feel like you're actually with these characters on that journey, and you're invested in those stories and those characters, then you're feeling, in theory, the same thing that they're feeling.
As the story evolved and took different shapes and different forms, the thing that was always there was Joel and Ellie. And because of that, everything kind of grew out of that relationship.
We've seen kind of that role of the anti-hero change, especially over the last 3 to 5 years, to where before it was like, you know, the thick-neck mercenary kind of guy. For this game specifically, for this story, we needed something new.
The reason we didn't want to make Ellie Joel's daughter from the get-go is because it wouldn't have anywhere to go. Of course, at that point, he'd be willing to do anything for his daughter, because that is what a dad would do for his daughter. If they didn't even know each other at the beginning of the story, then we start from scratch. It's almost like the player has the same relationship to Ellie as Joel does. And we could take our time to build that relationship between these characters, and if we do it right, then the player will be feeling that same growth that Joel does, and we're kind of mirroring that emotional relationship between the two.
Funny to hear him talk about character arcs and how important they are. And then Last of Us Part 2, we start with just loving Dina. And then love Dina, and then love Dina, and then love Dina, and then bye. But hey, whatever.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken.
It's exciting that Neil wrote something like this, where he's like, I don't want to make the stereotypical characters. I want to make real people in this crazy situation, and these forced to make decisions that are really tough. Like, what would we be like in those situations?
I mean, we weren't consciously trying to pick male or female for characters. You just try to pick characters and just be honest with who they are. It almost doesn't matter, right? Joel's daughter could have been Joel's son. Ellie could have been a boy, and Joel might have been Tess. You could have swapped those roles, and I think the story would have still worked.
The focus on female strength, it's so unique. You get to see what's so powerful about a woman through all of these female characters, which makes this game wonderful and unique. There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's the
I'm not
best
Ellie.
idea.
With him.
I just want to see the dev talk.
Ellie like Ellie is so rare in video games. And as a gamer, and more specifically a female gamer, it's frustrating to me because I'll see sort of the stereotypical female character where she's amazingly beautiful and huge boobs, and she's there to be either the love interest or just because they're like, well, we need to throw a chick in here.
We've seen the strong woman or we've seen the weak woman. We haven't necessarily seen the empowered woman from this kind of standpoint. And there's that beautiful scene where Joel finds her inside the house and she's reading through this girl's journal going, is this real?
Medium woman. Medium woman.
My young niece saw the stream thumbnail and asked me if that was Daft Punk. Waving.
Yeah, that's Daft Punk. That's it. Yeah. He even does give you the $2.
What shirt do I wear and what boy am I gonna go out with? You know, and to be met with those first world problems that we deal with every day and go, how trivial is all of this? I think it's gonna resonate a lot, not just with, you know, a female audience, but with a male audience as well.
The thing that was intriguing to me after the fact is knowing that we're kind of creating a female action hero in a way, and this is her origin story with Ellie.
To sort of be such a strong female character that is completely normal looking, regular t-shirt and jeans, and she's 14 and she is still a total badass, is really exciting to be a part of.
It's interesting hearing them talk about a strong woman in this game, considering the philosophy of their strong woman in the second game. How they view a strong woman in the second game, where it has to be on-screen, surface-level, physical, literally strong woman. Literally, like, in your face, everything about her is just, like, maxed out stats.
Part of that.
There's so few non-sexualized women in video games, especially in the
Why'd you sexualize Abby?
main role, that we were kind of proud that we were creating one. It's very complex, and without the players knowing it, she becomes the protagonist by the end of the story. And that's why she's in the front of the box, and that's why we've been promoting the two of them together so much.
Who's there? It is a dual protagonist game.
Talk to him, Neo.
And,
I'm just talking about from the perspective of like this documentary to Last of Us Part 2. I think it's interesting. Yeah.
I guess I get nervous to think about it in that way.
Ooh, that
We couldn't talk
PS3
about it. In
FPS.
fact, in interviews we've been lying about it, saying you never play as Ellie because it was so important for that to be a surprise. Sorry, journalists.
Here we go. Sorry.
Yep.
Knew that we wanted to make the player feel the sense of tension and dread and go through the same emotional roller coaster that Joel and Ellie were going through.
One of the things we kind of struggled with is to say, well, if we want to really ground this world and make it so like realistic, maybe we shouldn't have anything that could be perceived as a monster. Maybe like by just having an infection that just killed people, and it's all about humans and how they deal with this post-apocalyptic society and how different people decide to survive. Maybe that would be enough. And what we
Then you would have
realized
made
is
The Division.
because we're making an action game, a lot of the storytelling happens on the joystick. And once we remove the infected, it's like all of a sudden now we can't tell the story through gameplay of what happened to the world. And that's where we kind of went back and kind of brought the infected back in, because it lets you see, once you're fighting them, the threat that people had to deal with that otherwise would just be very cerebral and people could talk about it, but you couldn't necessarily experience it yourself. In a novel that might work, in a game for us, specifically an action game, it didn't work.
And from there, when we start kicking around those ideas, and we're just like, what would be cool just to play?
The early inception for it really came from a BBC video we saw called Planet Earth, where they were talking about a cordyceps fungus.
This cordyceps fungus gets inside of the brain and controls these ants, and mandibles start chomping, they grow up to higher areas, cordyceps fungus sprouts out, and then it germinates.
And essentially uses them to spread its infection and take over whole colonies, sometimes wiping them out. As soon as we saw it, we were intrigued by the idea of, what if it jumped to humans?
Isn't it wild that we never get concept art in games? Like, I get it. There's no fucking way you can get the player to see that. You can't get the player to see that in a gameplay standard without them, like, just staring at death coming at them. But imagine how fucking terrifying it'd be if it actually looked like that.
So what would happen? How would people react? What would happen to society? As we're trying to develop the look of the infected, we went through so many different iterations. Some that looked really alien and subhuman, some that looked just essentially like zombies. and we couldn't find like an original place for them. But one of our artists just did this kind of photo mashup where he took a bunch of images of diseases or images of fungal overgrowth, and he kind of mashed it all together and he threw it on this person.
It was a very iterative process, making sure that the fungus felt properly integrated, like it was part of the body, growing out of the body.
And not just fungus growing on the head, but it's tearing the face apart, cleft down the middle, this gaping maw of a mouth with the crooked teeth.
And it's in great agony as its humanity and its brain is still somewhat functioning. Maybe you still have some human cognitive abilities or thought process back here.
This isn't some decaying corpse on the ground. This is a living thing that's going to be coming after you in the world.
The fungus is always the focal point. So you can see from a distance, oh, this guy's infected. I can tell straight away.
In fungus, they have these beautiful saturated colors, and we really like that conscious of this something so horrific that it's going to like stop at nothing. It's relentless force of death, and yet elements of it are beautiful. It's not just about gore. It's not just about everything about it being scary, because to us it's actually scarier when things on it are somewhat benign or somewhat beautiful.
It was evident that we were onto something that was quite a bit different and something that we hadn't really seen before, which was eerily human but very disturbing.
And it seemed so creepy and so unique that right away we gravitated towards it, and it's like, this is our base infected. Everything should kind of come out of this look.
Yeah.
So once we had this idea of the face-splitting kind of look that eventually became what we called the clicker stage.
We went to great lengths to create a full biological cycle for these things.
So in the early stages, you don't actually see too many signs of the fungus surfacing out of the skin. It's kind of underneath it, like people have lumps starting to show. The eyes will be kind of cloudy or lopsided because the fungus kind of originates inside the head.
That moves into the next phase, which is the clicking phase.
And if they mess with the eyes, we end up saying, well, how do they get around? Oh, echolocation.
And they use a form of echolocation to track down their enemies.
Just like bats, or even some blind people can see by making a clicking sound, a sound that on its own wouldn't be very scary. And then to associate it with something that people in this world are very fearful of, so that as you're exploring an environment, all of a sudden you hear this click, and you're seeing everybody just get frightened, just everybody duck, everybody hushes.
Just skip the phase where they're all selfie. They might get to it. They might get to it. Skip. What the fuck?
The bloater is the most severe of the stages.
What a weird combo.
So large pieces of the body has been replaced by these kind of fungal plates.
The fungus completely takes over the body and blooms.
They're kind of covered in things that have been growing on them.
If they're just gonna talk about infected, I don't care.
It finds like a dark corner, and it becomes part of the environment.
The human elements aren't there anymore.
And then the body is gone.
And breathe those spores. And that's hopefully how we've created a world that is, I could get into this.
I thought you used pen clicks. No, mouth sounds.
Amanda.
Think. Load up.
Yep.
Joel and Ellie's journey through this game across America.
You find all these different societies, all these different enclaves, and you get to see how do they deal with the infected.
Without the manifestation of this infection, you can't have these people making those interesting choices.
The world we decided was actually its own character, really grounded with a lot of texture. What happens, after 20 years of the fall of man, when no one's taking...
I want to hear more about, like, their decisions on story and gameplay, because that was interesting to hear them talk about how, like, they were so focused on fun.
Care of anything.
Fighting on a day-to-day basis, we have to do to keep nature back. And once you stop doing that, how quick the subway system. That system breaks down really quickly. Trees will sprout, and wind will vegetation going over there, and once you have vegetation, even some of the stuff we did on Uncharted, exploration of how temples were ruined.
Right when that happened, you can imagine that being pretty terrible to look at. But you think about 20 years later,
we had this wonderful piece of concept art we developed really early on, and there are all of these wild animals that have escaped from a zoo and over the past 20 years have bred, and now they have herds roaming these cities. And that's something that tells you that life goes on, and this world is worth saving.
Well, Not what Joel decided.
And once we are gone.
So fucking cool.
We have another level of OCD of the logic goes into some of these environments. Water damage seeps into them. That over time starts to melt extra, believability. Something like this, very and conveying a mood to hold space. So we even want to include several more passes back and forth in order to figure out right here, there should probably be some dead foliage.
It might be cool to see some of the dead stuff around the edges of the green.
From the foliage, like that really rich. That's how you know you're done. The end product often ends up being stronger because that bouncing back off somebody else gives you a result that maybe you wouldn't have even thought of in the first
Skip
place.
to he halfway point. You sure?
Our way out of here.
Helping everybody as much as possible.
Me and the background artist will work together. I'll often just go to them because they've got like a really, really good like visual imagination. At some point, you came in almost like flat on. So that's kind of good because the bus station is right in your peripheral view, and
I would pay $70 for The Last of Us Remake if it also came with the PS1 version.
I will utilize this cool architecture here. Like
Whoa, Joel!
That's a really
I want that ability. If they give me that ability, I'll pay $70. Give me that ability in Last of Us Part 1. I will pay $70.
Utilize this cool architecture
Let's
here.
go!
Like the bus station sign. Like that's a really distinctive silhouette and it's a really interesting sort of architectural detail. So we changed the entrance.
Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
I think it's a better composition anyway. It's not so like symmetrical. And I think that was done so that this sign read better. If you didn't see the word bus on it, you might not know it's a bus station. So I think that helps.
Everything we're doing in the environments is relating back to what you should be feeling in the story or what's happening to these characters.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Yep.
When we first came up with Ellie and Joel, we had this idea in our heads of who they would be, but we didn't necessarily know the voice.
It took us a while to find our Joel, but for Ellie, I think Ashley was the second or third candidate to walk in, and right away we knew.
Yeah, you know
Why are you so scared all of a sudden?
Because I'm a coward, okay? So just get your shit and let's get out of here.
Damn it. I'm not like her, you know.
What?
You think I'm gonna end up like your daughter?
The way she delivered the lines, the way she just embodied that character is like, that's Ellie, there's no question about it.
And I saw the character artwork and I related to her a lot. I mean, she's kind of a tomboy and she's kind of tough, and I mean, obviously I'm not 14, and I think that's the main difference between the two of us. I read the scenes and I was like, I need to play this part.
You want to be my hero? Forget the whole bit about saving my life. Buy me a stack of these bad boys instead.
Where'd you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying around.
And then once we had her, we said, okay, well, we're gonna do another round, and we're gonna have Ashley this time in the casting sessions. The chemistry of these two characters was imperative to get right.
Troy was a really interesting casting for Joel because when you see Troy, he doesn't look like Joel at all.
You know, he's so handsome and he has like
in the middle.
frosty.
Would you pay $70 for The Last of Us Part 1 if Joel had a different model look like that?
Last of Us Part 3 Joel figures out how to press V.
Yes. Thank you, FPS, for the $2. Alternate Joel model where it looks like Troy Baker. You sure? You sure you don't want this version? I'd pay $200. Dude, when the PC port comes out, shit's gonna get wild.
Hair and totally look like Final Fantasy. And so
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's like this tall, pretty. It didn't seem.
Are you crushing?
Tall, pretty. It didn't seem right.
I walked into the room fully aware that I was the youngest person that they were seeing for this role. And it was a line that was in the audition side that says that Joel has few moral lines left to cross. And so that became the anchor point to the character.
But then as soon as he spoke and he had the grit in his voice.
Warm, yet kind of dangerous.
And his movement is just like you bought into it.
Why are you so scared all of a sudden?
Because I'm a big coward, okay? Now pack up your shit and let's go.
God damn it. I'm not hurting now.
What?
You think I'm gonna end up like your daughter?
Lily, you are treading on some very thin ice right now.
It was Ellie and Joel.
After he read, it was just like that was it.
I've done some video games in the past, but to be handed the mantle of a franchise like this was a pretty big honor.
Is she alive?
She's alive. She's David's newest pet.
I get it. Vocap's tough. But if it don't look funny as fuck from the outside. Like going into a mocap role where you have to like be there and do everything in your fucking head is not simple. Because you have a lot of like emotional and physical cues to hit mentally to make sure that you actually get what you want. But looking at it from the outside, you kind of just
She's David's newest pet.
Where?
In the town. She's in the town.
You mark it on the map. It better be the same exact spot your buddy points to.
Neil pulled me aside one day, and he said, I have some ideas. And as you're well aware, Neil is a little twisted. He came up with this character, and, you know, I just jumped at it. It was such a departure from everything I've done here for Naughty Dog, to say the least.
Name's David. This here's my friend James. We're from a larger group. Women, children. We're all very, very hungry.
To be able to put on a voice that, you know, hopefully a lot of people won't know, won't notice that it's even me. Because we didn't want him to be Drake. Drake eating people, that's a whole nother game.
How did you put it? Tiny pieces. See you tomorrow, Ellie.
You know, certain voices that I can do wouldn't fit the David's artwork, but he showed me the art, and I
said maybe it's something like this, where everything's, you know, it's very quiet, and just, you know, he's not really sure, and the voice can break a little.
And he just looked, he goes, yeah, that's it. So I'd love to tell you, we hashed it over and we talked. No, it just, I looked at the picture and I tried something. He said, yeah.
A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. And turns out that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he was with a little girl. You see, everything happens for a reason.
Ashley, she brought humor to it.
She just has some really great comedic timing. The way she reacts to the things around the world with a little bit of sarcasm, that teen kind of like trying to get a rise out of you.
Now watch your step as you're going out, because it's going to be a little...
It just brought a certain levity to the story that the story needed. You didn't even realize it needed it until she started doing some of that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa!
See, one thing, nice pog face. One thing that I could never fucking do, and I mean, I'm sure I could with like a dozen years of practice. The bodies are mocapped, and they're fixed in Maya, but the faces are entirely hand animated. They're hand animated. I can't fucking do that level of just overall fidelity. Even if I tried for my life, I know that like it would look jank in some way. Like that shit to me, that's crazy as fuck. Thinking about just sculpting a face. Sculpting a face.
How the hell would he even fuck around with that thing.
Get rid of that.
Hold
Just
your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
Throughout the course of shooting over these past couple of years, Ellie and I have kind of morphed into each other, which I know sounds so cheesy. Neil always asks, he's like, well, what would you do in this situation?
I think the most important thing that Ashley brought is a sense of capability to Ellie's character that wasn't there in the beginning.
The very first thing we shot involved her being pulled out of a car and attacked, and Joel was supposed to go save her.
It was written that Ellie sort of was just kind of watching on the side, just waiting till he was done, and I was a little frustrated because I was like, well, if this were real life, I would do something.
We did a couple takes, and at some point she walked up to me and she said, I feel like I'd hit him.
So we added in a part, like, you know, right there off the bat, she's not just this damsel in distress. Right there, she wanted to fight back from her very first day of shooting.
We didn't have it right initially. She needs to be more capable than initially we thought she would be, and actually that made us go back and rethink combat and rethink a lot of the areas in the game, and now she was going to take a much more active part.
Anything that requires, you know, a lot of body movement, we do with the actors on the mocap stage. And we try as much as possible to use our actual principal actors, use their body motion as well as their voice. We captured all at once there on the stage.
Having the actors perform as well as being recorded at the same time was imperative to get an accurate performance. Because every time you split up the performance in any way, you lose some of that magic where they did a gesture or they delivered the line a certain way. And those things have to be in sync, or there's just something subconscious that's like off-putting about the performance when you don't do it that way.
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel, but I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
It gives you the most authentic, most realistic.
I can't think of a scene from Last of Us 2 like this. I just can't. I can think of so many powerful fucking scenes from Last of Us 1 that hit like this. And I still feel it. I still feel it right now. Like, even just looking at Maya Previs actor footage reference. So fucking good.
Performance, because you're actually there, not just making your own choices, but making your own choices based on the other people that are involved in that scene. So you get this truly natural approach to things, and it shows up.
It's like theater in the round. You can do anything from any angle, and the smallest, most subtle thing we'll be able to pick up.
There's no place to hide. So you have to be as prepared as possible, because you have no idea which moments they're going to use. There are these little improv moments and, you know, little nuances that you get that probably isn't scripted, that just comes out of play, you know, while they're performing. That mistake that is just blossomed into a really good idea.
Did we improv on The Last of Us? Yes. Yes, we did.
Doing this was a whole lot like being 5 playing in the backyard with a stick, you know, and this is my machine gun, and, you know, and a pine cone is my hand grenade. It's all your imagination. I'm doing the exact same shit that I did 45 years ago. I just get paid for it now. We square.
We're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
I don't do a lot of voiceover work, so for me it was nice to be able to work off of your other actors. I can't imagine it working in any other way.
I'd never done mocap before. I didn't know what to expect. The suits were crazy.
Yeah, the suit gave me wedgies. Like, deep wedgies that I had to pick out with my middle finger. Too much information.
Just how damn sexy I look in a motion capture suit. I look like 10 pound of sausage in a 5 pound casing in that thing, man.
Once you get past the fact that like everybody else and you look like weird clown people with these little dots and stuff, once you like give over to that, It really was pretty easy to make it just feel like you're in the moment and in the scene.
Everyone that was on this is a slam dunk. This isn't just another gig to them. And that creates a really cool energy for people to really start experimenting and playing jazz.
Floor is yours. And action.
Oh, it's one of the cutscenes.
Hey! Oh, let her go!
Oh no, I thought it was the deleted
Don't worry, this is fixable.
ending that they did for Last of Us.
I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, I want Joel to watch over.
Oh, no.
Bullshit, I am not
Ellie.
going with him.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
How do you know them?
You know, we craft the scene out until it has a good feel, and then we pass it off to animation to clean it up.
Real life motions don't necessarily always translate into gameplay.
There's something that's usually missing, so we have to, maybe enhance the gesture or enhance the shoulder movements or a breath that you want to be able to feel, but you don't really see it, so you can't really feel it unless you see it.
Use ending. There's a different encounter with Tess when Joel goes to save Ellie. It was a whole different scene. And you can find it online. I'm not sure if they show it here.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I could have him lean in here a little bit more, like this, take his hand down. When they're on stage, they don't necessarily have windows, so that weight of like really pushing and leaning in, that's something that we would have to accentuate. Give him a little bit more weight on that turn, or put his head down a little bit more.
Watch the whole thing. You guys want to watch the whole thing? I'm already set on it. I'm already set on watching this. You guys want to watch this? Okay, great. Let me grab popcorn. No.
That gets said between the two characters. We have to bring that alive through animation, and we have what we're using as gestures.
Why would they mow down all these people?
Can't let everyone in.
If you turned off the sound, you'd know that they were talking to each other, and that really helps accentuate the relationship that the two have together. We have certain animations that play in the beginning of the game on Ellie. She's
Want to make tea?
traveling with Joel.
Who actually needs a moment to make food? Who needs a moment to make food? Who needs eating time? Because if you're going to take a moment, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take this tray downstairs. You guys actually need a dead-ass moment? Okay. Alright, I'm going to take my shit downstairs then. You have access to, I can grant you him. You can have him, okay? He's going the wrong way, and he's also too big. 1 second. There you go. There's your progress bar. There he is, okay? There you go. You can watch him. I'll be back in a moment. When I'm back, I'm playing this. When I'm back, I'm playing this. I am playing this when I am back. I'm going over Last of Us stuff. Well, I was eating. I was playing multiplayer, and then I ate. And we started watching this, and now I'm just kind of invested in watching how they made this game. So, yeah. 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 Came back. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like someone that worked on this game is watching this stream right now. There's about 370 people watching, which grew when I started watching this, and now I'm afraid of the statistical chance that someone that worked on this game is watching this. How many people in chat worked on this game? How many people in chat? Go ahead and name yourself. All right, you did? Yeah, you did? All right, you did? Yeah, you did? Okay, you did? All right, yeah? All right, you did? Okay. All right, you did? Okay, you did? Okay. Okay, you did? All right, okay. Okay.
Oh.
This is the whole dev team, by the way.
Tested positive for COVID yesterday. Fever-addled brain excited for some Neo stream.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the COVID, but thank you for the $5, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, fuck. Oh, why is he sliding? Stop.
Who she doesn't really know. There's a lot of gestures to make her look nervous. Just her overall stance. Later on in the game, they develop a relationship through the animation, not just the dialogue. You can see that she's more comfortable around him. If that reads well with the player, then, you know, we're doing our job. We want her to look scared when she gets a gun. We want her to look scared of the gun.
If she's gonna aim, she wouldn't be like super trained aim. She would be more like some scared. But at the same time, it needs to look cool and feel cool to the player that plays.
It's really just these little tiny details that we're doing, and it's coming across. It's working out well.
We don't do facial capture. We don't track eye movements on stage. It's just the motion capture data. Everything that you see on the faces is hand keyed. As you can see, this is all her mocap data. And so when I'm doing something like this, I go back and forth to the performance that she was giving, and I watch just this section over and over and over again. So this is our default face. I can make everything super extreme and make her all squinty and angry, turn her frown down. I can open her mouth, stick her tongue out. It's listen, watch. Okay, where's her mouth at this point? Like, is it open? Is she making like a grimace?
About Tess, I don't even know.
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves.
We shoot all of it to just get the body motion, and then we'll do a second pass with the cameras.
The scene's playing back on an overhead projector, but it's also playing back on.
Does this make the product better, making it full hand keyed versus having it be facial performances? What makes it better is getting your vision across. That's what makes it better. Whatever tools you need to convey the story that you're trying to portray is the best method. Whether that's doing everything mocap or doing everything by hand or cell shaded or whatever presents your story best is the best method. And The Last of Us won 150 awards. So, I think they did the right thing.
A monitor that's attached to my rig.
Sean and I would go to the stage and motion capture the camera filming the scene, and so he would get a whole wide shot, a whole close-up for the whole scene.
You know, you can change your lenses, you can use your standard 35, 85, 50s, whatever, all that sort of live action camera cinematography, you can apply it on stage.
We make sure to go back in and add flaws.
We keep the confinements of the room so the camera can't go past a certain wall, because then we have this cheated perspective.
See, I respect the fuck out of that. Whenever I shoot anything, whenever I, do any mocap and animate anything, I always try to keep the camera in the room. I respect the fuck out of that philosophy.
If the cameraman bumps into the wall, we keep it. Missing focus hits when you're pulling focus, going too close to a character and reframing, those little moments in there kind of keeps it very cinema verite.
If everything was too perfect. You wouldn't be able to put your finger on it, but you'd be able to feel it. It would just feel off.
It's very much about grounding it, despite having, the option to do whatever.
When did the grounded video come out? I think for the remaster, or maybe it came out with. I think it was for the remaster.
Being able to place the cameras anywhere we want after the motion capture gives us both advantages and disadvantages. The biggest advantage is it means that we just have to nail the best performances we can get, and the luxury is that we can always swap it.
The 3D world gives you limitless opportunities with cameras and movements, exposures, all that stuff. Most of these cameras are sort of set up like real world cameras. So we have lens, we have f-stop that will create the depth of field. We have aperture to set our film back and all that stuff. A master, and then I have my close-ups, my over the shoulders, sort of just like a live action production. Let's go to camera 30 at the 20.
Do you wish you could mocap with someone on a pad like that, like a full ass mocap stage? Yeah. I wish I could just have that. I wish I just had, $50,000 to $100,000 of mocap equipment. That'd be cool. I'm sure the stage they got's like $250,000.
458, then I get that kind of weird, bend across his back. The closer I bring the camera, the more bend I get, which is, doesn't look right. It looks less cinematic than if I do that, which flattens the whole thing. And I'm trying to also catch Ellie. Like if you scrub a little more, catch her in the back here. So I want a longer lens of that kind of stuff.
Since I've only had experience working with live action before I got into video games, it was a kind of a cool adjustment to be able to have this extra flexibility in post, to swap a line of dialogue for something different, even though that's not what the actor said at that time, and to be able to still have a close-up on them while they said it. You get to make it probably more perfect than you could ever make it in live action.
How far are we gonna take
As far as it needs to go. Where was this lab of theirs?
Because our actors are both the voice and their body, they get to play, they get to try things, they get to work with our director to kind of come up with new ideas, or even our director will have a new idea on the spot that wasn't there in the script, but realizing when he sees it, oh, well, this would actually be better, this might feel better. And those changes all just happen organically there on the set.
He could even lead straight into his thing. It's like, no shit, yep, Ty, we wanted to do that, so we rented 2 Harleys and drove cross country.
Keep it pretty succinct, like we got the bikes, rode them cross country. Cool.
It's shocking to me that this is Neil's first time directing.
There was a specific tone and a specific approach that Neil and Bruce wanted to take with this. It just came down to there's nobody who knows the story better than you, and then there's nobody that knows these characters better than you. Why don't you just do this?
He and I actually had a conversation about it. He says, I think I'm going to try this myself, and I'm not sure. Neil was fantastic.
The floor is yours. Okay, so remember, you've been running away from this turret-mounted truck. If you come to this dead end, you're going to look up and see a potential way out. And action.
Check it out.
I mean, his writing is honest, and it's dangerous, and it's natural.
And I love his economy of words. He doesn't hit everything on the nose, so it leaves it open for you to interpret and bring some nuances and things like that.
The entire process is collaborative, but really it's led by Neil's willingness to change and flow.
Ooh, his willingness to change.
And decide something doesn't work, fix it right there in the moment. And it is something that's very foreign to the way that TV and film is done now, where everything has been micromanaged by the time you get it to the table read, and no one wants you to change anything, and everything's very precious and has been rewritten with notes from 20 people in suits, and you can't do that just anywhere in entertainment these days.
Yeah, I want to make sure. I think I swung too far over to this way, and now it's a little bit of making jokes about it.
Or just watching this?
Bring it back.
Yeah, I guess.
To center.
Unless you guys want to stop.
There's one scene in the game where we see Joel not as a ruthless survivor, but as a father. I knew from the very beginning that he was going to lose his daughter, and I just told Neil, it's like, when that day comes for us to shoot that, I need a heads up. About a week before, he said, it's time. We're going to do that scene. I was like, okay, because I knew that I was going to have to go to this place that you don't really want to go to as an actor. You want to find some aspect of reality that you can empathetically draw from, you know?
Troy and I were both kind of just like walking around for a while and just kind of getting into the zone, and well, my grandpa died when I was 8. He was like my dad, and so that's always what I use to get into that place.
You know, I started recalling all those memories and starting pulling up all those feelings, and they're just right underneath the surface. When I walked back in, everyone realized that something was different. They kind of like calmed down, you know?
You could feel the energy just like drop a little bit more.
It was brutal.
I lose my shit. I mean, just completely break down.
Don't do this, please, God, no. Oh, God, no.
And then you got a T-pose.
Sounds
and you go right in a fucking T-pose.
Still.
Jesus.
First take, and I felt really good about it.
God,
You know,
fuck.
so, okay, let's do it again. So you do it again, and automatically you feel like you're manufacturing.
Jesus.
You're trying to go back to that place, and you know you're in that actor nightmare of trying to get back to that reality. And we go through it again in 5th and 6th and 7th take, and I'm just exhausted. I'm crying between takes, and I'm looking at Neil going, "This is really, really hard." And finally, after like the 8th or 9th take, he said, "All right, I think we got it." I was like, "Oh, thank God." And I went outside, and I was just jacked up for the rest of the day. Just I mean, a wreck emotionally. But we got it. Then 2 weeks later, he calls me. And he says, so we need to reshoot a scene. I'm like, cool, what scene are we doing? And he just looks at me. I said, dude, don't do this to me.
And you can either at that moment throw your hands up in the air and say, fuck this, and walk away. Or you can say, okay, this is an opportunity to get it more right.
I'm like, okay, all right. You don't think you got it? I'm going to show you that you got it. We've got it in the can. And so we go through it again, and it just feels fake, feels artificial. And Neil goes, go through it again. We start doing it again. And I'm getting madder and madder with each take. And finally, about the 4th take, Neil comes over to me, and I love him so much. He goes, so I'm picking up on some resistance. I was like, you're damn right you're picking up on some resistance. We've got this in the can already, and we're just wasting our time, and we're wasting all this effort and energy. And then he started talking me through the scene. And he was like, what I need you to do is I need you to just strip yourself of all these ideas, and I need you to hit this beat, and this beat, and this beat, and this beat, which just makes it sound so mechanical, and it's such an emotional scene. So we start going through it, and literally I am mindlessly doing these things at this point.
Okay? I know it hurts, baby. I know. So I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna get you over here. Come on, baby. Come on, work with me, please. God, baby. Sarah. Sarah! Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on.
And he stops, he goes, now we got it. And I realized that the reason why I wanted that first take to work was because I wanted everyone to look at me and go, wow, what an actor. And that's not what the scene needed.
Those moments where you just have to sort of calm your ego down and just go back and do your work.
That scene actually works, not because of me, but in spite of me. And that really is the marker and definition.
I'm trying to think about if I would have received the scene better with the initial takes, with him crying out. And I think I would have. I think I would have. I don't know. I mean, him being like in shock and crushed still worked. I don't know.
Of working with a truly good director. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Why don't you have a seat?
They named him Werewolf?
But this one is yours.
What the fuck early revisions of the script were there? What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. Just a moment. Just 1 second.
Have a seat.
Thanks, guys.
It's the director's chair.
Working on the project, we knew we wanted to have a pretty minimalist soundtrack. And we had a folder where we just throw music in there. Looked at the folder one day and we saw, we have a lot of stuff here from Gustavo Santaolalla. We're looking for a composer. What if we reached out to him?
Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this one. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I want to pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby.
Jesus. I'm just getting more disappointed with part 2 now. I'm just getting more disappointed. They laughed? Yeah, because he made him cry, which is what was intended. He pushed him aside saying fuck you, because he did a good job.
My life has been and still is kind of like a road movie. I grew up in Argentina. I came to the United States in 1978 because we had a horrible political situation in Argentina. We had a military dictatorship where 30,000 people disappeared at the hands of the government and many other more were tortured, and I was blacklisted. It was just impossible for me to...
Is there a Grounded for Last of Us 2 or something like that? No, as far as I know, all that shit is very hush-hush.
Keep on living there. I've been in jailed many times since I was probably 15 years old, just because I had long hair and I play an electric guitar. So I had to embark on this trip. I can relate to that kind of need of movement and going to the next place and the next place and the next step. I'm always attracted to the possibility of getting involved with a project from the very beginning. I like to work from the script and talking to the director.
It's never been, oh, give me a piece like this or give me a music that's this. It's just been very high level. Here's what the story's about. Here are the themes. Go write some stuff.
Since I don't know how to really read or write music, the way I produce music is actually recording it. So I like to come early in the projects, and I did in The Last of Us. One thing that was fantastic from the very, very beginning was the freedom I had to try and to do whatever I felt could work, you know?
As the story was still being written, you could listen to this piece of music and just get a sense of where this needs to go tonally, because the music was still inspiring the story. So that was the great thing of having the music written so far in advance.
And at the beginning, I was going really out with some things, and sometimes some of those things were the ones that they liked the most, you know? So I really felt very motivated to work, and I enjoyed immensely working.
It was this very organic back and forth experience where one element was inspiring the other and vice versa.
I needed to go into some more dark places, more textural and not necessarily melodic.
Do they ever talk about the actual game in this? What do you think it... Do you have the sound on when you play the game?
I'm always trying to sort of push myself into playing instruments that I don't know how to play. There's an element of danger and innocence. Lennon once said, you know, give me a tuba and I will be able to do I'm an artist. I should be able to do something. I like to put myself in that situation. So these are PVC pipes, the one used, you know, in construction.
I hope the next half hour is just him blowing into PVC pipes. I hope that's the next half hour. It's just him going around his room and like banging shit.
Or instruments that I know, kind of twist them. from the concept of the prepared piano, you know. I mean, I've worked with prepared guitar to stick things into the guitar and things like that. And also in The Last of Us in particular, I work with a detuned guitar. So I really tune the guitar extremely low. And the result is, you know, strings that are very loose and will produce not only sound, but produce noise. Because I believe, you know, every environment has its own sound. We have in our, you know, small studio, we have actually the possibility to record almost anywhere, including the bathroom, and we have done some fabulous recording, especially in the kitchen. When you score to picture, which is something that I don't do, then you know what you're gonna expect. But when you provide people with music, like I've done in all the films that I've done, and then you see it, how the director decided to use that, you know, in what particular way he uses it or where they edit it. It's always fascinating to me. I watch a scene and I'm going, you know, it's fantastic how they use this piece. I would have never, of all the music that I've done, probably I would have never used this piece there, but it works, you know, great. So I like that feeling of a collaboration. I think, you know, the guys also that work in programming and adapting that music to the game, they should share a lot of the credit for the end result.
In the beginning, there was silence. Yes. Then they hired sound designers.
Then
they regretted that decision.
Hold it steady. Ha! Got you!
In a much quieter environment like that, we really had to fill out the soundscape with much more natural sounds, much more detailed, delicate sounds. The tension comes from the lack of sound, in a way.
Your brain is thrown off because where I expect to hear buses and crowds, all of a sudden I hear wind and leaves rustling. Again, it's creepy and beautiful at the same time because it's almost like I'm going on a hike, but I'm in a downtown area.
Get up over this truck. Let's see what we can find.
To Neil, I mean, we were going through the iterations, so he just did not want, like, yells and screeches and what he called, like, you know, kind of witchy qualities,
Right.
the cackling witch. He didn't want anything like that. It was a little bit of a head scratcher to figure out, okay, how do we make it sound human but not human? Yeah. We really did not want to use any animals. We wanted these all to be human. Derek and I basically decided to hire a couple of voice actors who did some interesting work vocally to see if they could come up with something. And we worked with this girl, Misty Lee.
She started giving us these really great screeches.
And that's no process.
Yeah, that's just her voice. And it started going into this little click. We also used a little bit of Phil's voice.
Thank you for coming. What the weirdest noises you can make with your mouth. That's a job. If you can do it.
That's just me, you know, moving my tongue. And what that kind of did was it sort of grounded it all, like maybe in the mouth area, the wetness, all that kind of stuff. And it adds a nice texture, actually. This is a composite of all the bits I just told you about.
Sounds like a Snapple bottle.
Oh, the lid?
Like the lid, yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea. Fuck, where were you guys like months ago? Why did we think of that? Why did we think of that? Stupid. Viewers at home, you're probably wondering what this is. Let me tell you. About 10 years ago, I I saw this Synthi A suitcase synth. I wanted to get one. This finally arrived in January, just in time to start using. I thought, well, what can I do with this? In Lakeside, there's a whiteout that happens, and this thing has a noise generator, which gives really convincing wind sound. The military still has technology. There's sirens and alarms. So
I don't know why, but in my mind, he was just gonna stop at like the military still has technology, and just would have went back to gameplay with silence.
Wow.
Maybe change stream title. Yeah, might as well.
I have no consoles and wanted to play Clue for a long time, though it being console exclusive and Sarah dying a little too early for less impact. Those being said, I might consider emulating a PS3 to play it, but might cave and buy a console as a last resort.
It'll be coming to what you have no console, so that's kind of. If you have a PC, it should be coming to PC in about a year, and obviously you've been spoiled with just about everything, so you still want to play the game, so might as well wait for the PC version. Believe me, the story in this game works 100%. I like this freeze frame. Thank you, Bayside the First, for $5. Thank you very much.
New concepts.
I love sounds.
Man.
What?
Nothing. It's just. I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bayside the First, for becoming a member. Thank you. PC port of multiplayer? Nope. Nope.
We consciously take in consideration lighting in the beginning.
Most of the game, we don't really have any real man-made light sources, so everything is naturally lit.
In the past, we could use a lot of artificial light, but in a world that has no electricity.
We have to hide most of the time, and that requires getting very close to certain assets.
Just stay back.
Otherwise, can't.
Detail's expensive, and if you build up too much of it, you end up running into technical problems, right? Your engine slows down.
When the frame rate goes down, everyone can bring up the profiling tools and see which parts of the frame actually caused the drop of the frame rate.
This is the profiling tool. These are all the SPUs. Here's the GPU, and then here's the PPU. You can see here's the main process and here's all the sub-processes, and you can see, tells you how many milliseconds and cycles it's taking. The programmers are whiz at modifying this stuff and realizing, oh my god, why is this thing so big? We're taking 10 milliseconds on this thing. And then that's when they come over and find somebody and hit them over the head with a club and be like, why are you doing this? I love, we put the 30 frames per second goal because that's what we shoot for. Someone nicely put the 60 frames per second goal. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna hit that.
Lighters usually can come up with different lighting setup that still looks great, but is less costly in terms of performance.
Did you talk to the character artist about her hand? So her face is getting a lot of spec, but then her arm is just like bone dry.
You think something we can tweak in shader? We'll have to send back to character team Michael to take a look.
I can play with the lights and see if that creates more spec.
Yeah.
I've never ever focused so much on lighting and how much sensitivity there is to that here.
One of the first lighting scenarios I had to do was 7 a.m. overcast, and I'd wake up early and take photos with my phone. What color are the shadows? What color is the light?
It is a master's course unto itself of how to deal with ambient lighting because I've never had to use it so much.
Man, this is kind of sad.
What is?
All this music that's just sitting here. No one's around to listen to it. I don't know. It doesn't seem right.
All the characters cast soft shadows onto the environment. Even when there is no direct sunlight or no direct light sources, we still have nice fuzzy shadows.
When you're walking down...
One thing I can say about Last of Us 2 is that mechanically it's a much better game because you don't get stupid shit like this.
No direct light sources, we still have nice fuzzy shadows. Shadows.
Good.
When you're walking down the hallway and you see your soft shadow goes along with you projecting on the wall on the environment that make everything look real.
Follow me through here.
Okay.
The flashlight brought a whole new spin on it. So some of the environments end up being really, really dark, and you need the flashlight to get around.
Give me a hand.
We want to have the environment be really dark, but also at the same time have colorful surfaces that are sort of hidden, so when a flashlight hits one of those, it bounces off onto the ceiling.
If you shine a light on a red ball, it will bounce the red lighting of the whole environment.
And it's very difficult to do, very expensive, but we did it. Everything should have a bounce lighting. Otherwise, the world is gonna feel dry and unrealistic.
I guess this is where the assholes sleep. I mean, slept.
This engine is really driven in a way towards a very high level of cinematic control over each frame. And hopefully, if we achieve our goal, you'll see it is beautiful. There are these truly beautiful moments amid all this chaos and destruction.
Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar.
This is a cut track. I've never heard this in the game.
What do you say, huh?
Never heard that in the game.
Ellie, come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
It's the cue in the middle.
This makes me wanna replay 1 again despite doing it like 4 times. Also, I've tried replaying 2 for the gameplay only, but I can't bring myself to no matter what.
Same here. The English guy for the $3. Same fucking deal.
What just happened?
One of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
The story really dictates sort of the arc of the overall pacing.
Storytelling would always want to be subtle. They would always want to keep the world grounded in reality. But gameplay has requirements where the player needs to see this thing. The player needs to immediately...
Anyone ever think about that in the sniper section? Why the fuck these stairs do this?
Gameplay has requirements where the player needs to see this thing.
Road, then stairs, and then you drop off. Like, I get they need to put a barrier for the sniper section so you can't backtrack and cheese your way out of it. But, why?
The player needs
why?
To immediately know that the enemy is attacking, that this room is dangerous, that this room is a puzzle that you have to solve.
What are the things that we can do on the joystick to make you feel the same way that these characters are going to feel when we get to this next pinch point in the story? There's a turn in a scene that we need these characters to take, and we need you to feel it or understand that, and that means you have to play it.
Sam! Oh, thank God. Why are you running? Doorway, over there.
Run!
That's the BFG 9000. Load it, set it, let it pop.
Figured I'd throw you something since it's been a while. Love the work you do, man. Also, this is interesting to see the development about this game.
It's also interesting to see Neil say contradictory things to the development of this game compared to the second one. It's very fucking interesting. Thank you, Happy Sadbot, for the $50. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You really want to make sure that there's that contrast between the negative space and then the high tension spikes.
Who? Neil Druckmann, creative director of this game, then co-president of Naughty Dog by the time 2 came out.
Hey Neo. I love your streams and videos. I had to put my best friend down recently and they make me laugh and feel happy. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Saying your username sounds wrong after that, but thank you, I don't care if you cry for the 10 cause. The username, I don't care if you cry. I'm sorry to hear about what you had to do, but thank you for the 10 cause. Thank you.
A lot of times we won't play music, or we'll play very minimal music just to let you know kind of the state, whether you're still in stealth or combat has broken out. Hearing someone's footsteps or hearing a person breathing on the other side of the door has so much tension to it.
You hear that?
You feel the tension of the world, make you question whether you want to engage with these guys or kind of try to stealth around them.
That's another reason why we don't have traditional cover in the game. You smoothly move around everything, contextualizing with the environment, but you're never locked down. We want the player to, with that crafting system, with the scavenging system, with all of the abilities available to them, to constantly be moving around and changing as the moment arises.
Gameplay is all about, I have a limited set of tools, and how am I going to use those tools and those limitations to overcome this obstacle in front of me. And that obstacle might be infected, might be another class of humans that wants to kill me for a bottle of alcohol in my shoes.
It was important for us that we don't underplay the violence, because then the threat doesn't seem as real.
We see video games as this incredible medium to tell stories. We want to treat it as equals.
I wasn't ready for that much eye contact.
To tell stories. We want to treat it as...
Okay. Okay.
Equals to books or comics or TV or movies. This is subject matter that would not be considered out of the ordinary to tell in one of those other forms of entertainment.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
We wanted you to buy just the desperation of these people and why they're behaving this way, because it's so brutal. And at the same time, we didn't want to make it so over the top, stylizing it, so then it doesn't become as real. It was important for us actually to hit that middle ground where it's kind of disturbing.
That glint that's happening on that curvature, it'd be good if there was a way that we can guarantee that from this angle, we're seeing it. It seems
But
really
it's
flat.
overall too bright and opaque.
Yeah, looks like paint.
Yeah, see, the blood on the ground works really well. It's something about the other shader is messed up in this environment. We got to fix that to unify the look.
Shouldn't make you giggle or laugh or any of that. You should be kind of appalled by what you have to do, but you understand why you're doing it.
You want to feel each hit.
We're just gonna show Joel like baseball batting a bunch of dudes right after this comment.
You want to feel each concussive strike. Lives are at stake.
You want a death animation to have impactful performance, not just have a guy keel over in a ragdoll. In real life, a guy hitting a guy takes a half a second, but in the game world, you want that to be as instantaneous as possible.
I live my whole life in this very ugly test level. I basically just fight dudes in here all the time.
This poor man. This poor dude.
You want that to be as instantaneous as possible.
I live my whole life in this very ugly test level. I basically just fight dudes in here all the time. Almost every move is divided between like an intro and a swing. One of the many things I have to end up doing is like counting frames and being like, okay, on frame 18, I want you to get out of here. I want you to be able to start moving. Every hit reaction that an NPC plays, they are not necessarily in the correct pose. When you strike them the next time, we just pop them with a 0 frame animation change, which is usually kind of a no-no, you know what I mean? Normally you want characters to blend smoothly and realistically into animations. But what we found is that you can cover that pop up with a heavy impact. They can go from almost any pose into the pose that the impact starts from, and your eye just covers up the transition for you. So if you throw a brick at a guy, it puts him in this like kind of staggering stun state.
Dinner time.
To this day, he's still fighting that NPC.
I hope he gets out at some point. I really do. I hope the Faction 2 multiplayer is saving him from the test level. Like, that's what all of us have to do. We have to save him from that test level.
And that changes the moves that you do when you come up and punch him. So now I'm gonna come up and punch him, and now when you're punching him, because you've hit him down, you get this like auto aim moment where you get like a free headshot. I try to make it so that, you know, if you kind of know what you're doing, that you can set yourself up for 1 + 2 = 3.
Right here!
Memory on a console is a very precious resource. All of Joel's animations with every weapon, all the NPC animations, the stealth kills, you know, all of that stuff happening need to fit within a 4 meg to 5 meg memory footprint.
This is a list of everything that's loaded in game and how much memory it's taking, because memory is our most precious resource right now. So we have a level, we call it the bookstore, it's in Hunter City, and this is a zone, for example. So when I set an AI to this zone, he will never leave its boundaries. I want guys to guard this exit where you have to go through, so I'll zone a couple guys around there to make sure that they, you know, they can fight you and use all this cover, but they want to stay around this door.
Mind if I grab you?
I just watched Get Out by Jordan Peele, and hearing that man being stuck in the test level reminded me of Chris stuck in his conscience Lamau.
Yeah.
This is another key component of the AI, is what we call the nav mesh. This defines the overall play space of where an AI knows he can or cannot go. Hey look, that's where a cover used to be, and there's a hole cut out for it. I gotta fix that. Here's some other wonderful things. See these little red polygons? Yeah, that means they're not linking right for some reason, so that means they can't really walk through here properly. It's a bug, and I need to fix it. Welcome to my life.
Aiming at Ellie the entire time.
Hey!
Nice. Nice.
If you look at a lot of games, NPCs are usually only alive for, you know, a few seconds before the player ends up shooting them and then they're dead. We want our guys to be much more dangerous and much more threatening, which means they have to be alive for longer. They need to exist in the world for longer, which means you as the player can witness them acting out their behaviors for longer.
So we've been working really hard on our AI systems. Back of the box, biggest bullet is going to be like AI.
So we tried a number of different prototypes with the buddies,
Good footage.
including having Ellie be super independent of you. She would try to flank the enemies, get behind them, or get between you and them.
And a lot of times those decisions should surprise you, just like a real person, a real character would surprise you.
And we discovered after many different prototypes, the best thing for her to do generally is to stay very near you.
You need the exploration, you need the scavenging, you need something to say like, okay, if we just crank it to 11 the whole time, then it's pinned up there and there's no time to breathe, no time to assess or analyze, and no time to really contrast. There's no way of shifting the pacing.
Puzzles are really weird, especially like Naughty Dog puzzles. I think they're very simple and satisfying. Most of this puzzle is strict exploration. You can see the ladder here, you can see the pallet there, you can see a clear route up to the ladder. So you're like, okay, maybe you have to get Ellie to the pallet, push the pallet over to this side, and like Ellie will climb up and lower the ladder. So that whole part is like, that's not a puzzle, that's not regarded as a puzzle, but when you feel like you've got to the solution and you're like, okay, I'm going to climb this ladder, and you climb it, it breaks off, hopefully then the player will feel a little bit stumped and they'll be like, I'm not really sure what I am meant to do now. And so this is where the puzzle starts. Hopefully at this point, like,
I want this guy to do like Twitch games. I want him to talk about every single thing in his mind that's going on when he plays a game. Every single step of his thoughts about playing a game. He would talk for 16 hours and only be out of Billstown.
Player needs to solve the puzzle are very familiar to them because they've been through the previous exploration beats. They're improvising with elements that are at their disposal. That's a really sort of like strong theme throughout like The Last of Us. So like you're a survivor, you'll take whatever tools you're given and you'll use them in like creative ways to survive.
set out to create something kind of new to Naughty Dog, this crafting system. Our lead designer, Jacob Mink.
I trust the design. I just wanted to hear more about like the idea and the philosophy of making this game. So I'm just
You got to start reading it.
To balance the right amount of resources against feels like they're getting just enough.
I wanted you to be forced to make.
If there's a particular point in the story where the characters are having a particularly difficult time surviving, then we want you as the player to be finding fewer items at the same time that those characters are feeling starved and worn out. Then you expose something to them. Oh, here's a cache, and if I can just get into that cache. Oh, if about the
know people are going to encounter. You know, we kind of call this some of the critical path stuff. These are the things that 9 out of 10 players are going to find. They're right in the way. It's where you have to go. And then whenever designing a level, you want to have that other.
The players, what they can also do is shimmy across this area, and I place for manual.
But the actual HUD system where you see the reticles and stuff was literally created for an E3 demo early in Uncharted 1, and that's been our HUD system, the foundation of our HUD system for the last 4 games. First time in Naughty Dog's history, we hired Alex. She's awesome, and she's got a really good understanding of UI and how it applies to.
Why did they introduce her like a wrestler?
Of our HUD system for the last 4 games. First time in Naughty Dog's history, we hired Alex. She's awesome, and she's
about to step into the ring.
About any game's UI is when it pulls you out of the game for too long. Weapon slotting is implemented the slots, and then D-pad up and down select.
I trust you. Yep, you guys good.
Now I'm at a menu. Get out of here. And I've got to like I'm in a menu now, and it's like, oh shit, whoever designed this UI is so bad. Like, what were they thinking? Bill's gonna die. In theory, it worked, but then in practice, it felt a little clunky.
We wanted it to be the absolute minimum amount of button presses. You don't say to yourself, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this in time, so I'm just going to give up. I'll die, I'll restart, let me try again. You want to always make the player feel that there is a way to survive. They can just do this fast enough.
And like what's gonna go in now, if you just left, right, D-pad through this stuff, you swap out your guns, like between long gun and short gun. If you're now on this gun and you were to hold X to pick your gun. So it all happens within the same system that you're using to slot the weapons. The first iteration that I did on that was awful. It just took way too long to get in. It was just a mess. QA was so upset at me like all the time. I'm sure they hate me now because of that system.
This is a tutorial. Yeah, this is what you have to watch before you play the game. Yep. Yep.
I think the way the industry is kind of.
This is everyone that plays The Last of Us public lobbies. This is who they are. This is where they play. They do this as a profession to stomp your shit in. This is actually in the room. This is live footage.
Maturing and changing in general, you're seeing a lot more focus and importance on refinement and polish. So having internal QA really helps. The industry is kind of changing from QA being this like tighten up the graphics on level 3 bro kind of vibe to like really being a more technical, mental investigative job. On the publisher side, it's more reactive towards the code being delivered in a stable, controlled environment. Whereas on the developer side, especially at Naughty Dog, we are going beneath the art and the design. We're given enough weight where we can go up to somebody and be like, look, you have to fix this. Why? Come over, I'll show you. That kind of feedback, I would love to be able to say like, that was us, but it gets so diffused throughout the iteration process that you're just kind
the QA for The Last of Us Part 2, they repeatedly reported that the game is not fun. And Neil Druckmann said good.
Kind of like adding your, I guess like genes into the gene pool and then just seeing what happens, you know what I mean?
Really? I'll find it for you, sure, hold on. I mean, this is almost over. Let me find it though. I'll find it. Sec. Let me give it a gander. I will bring up the article. 1 second. Last of Us Part 2 QA not fun. Here we go. Found it. There it is. We don't use the word fun, says Last of Us 2 director Neil Druckmann. Let's see here. We don't use the word fun. We say engaging. I need to find the QA thing. Just give me a bit more Google time. I can't. There's so many Reddit posts. There's so many Reddit posts. I guess we'll just finish the video and I can look this up later. You have 30 seconds? I know, I'm wasting time.
All the time now. But like I told people, like 7 weeks and then you can have tons of time off. Enjoy the sun, you know? But for now, it's like, this is it for everybody.
What does that say? Whatever. In development memes.
Crunching is part of making games. I feel it's human nature, right? If I'm gonna have a guest at home that's gonna come for a couple of weeks, I'm probably gonna clean their room just the day before they arrive, right? And I think it's the same thing. And it's just like everything comes together at the end.
I personally enjoy crunch. I think you get this like absolute laser focus because it has to come together.
There's a camaraderie that also comes
There's a
together,
camaraderie, totally, yeah.
The vibe is everywhere, you know what I mean? Everyone's kind of like giving it 150% at this point.
We're getting there, right?
Do you think we're gonna see this segment in Last of Us Part 2's documentary when they release it for the remaster, like 2 years from now?
You start to get these glimmers, and I don't think anyone who doesn't make games realizes how late in the process you get those glimmers.
1 week before we shipped that press demo, we're all like, this kind of sucks. What's going on here? It's like, we need to dig down and find this. And in 1 week, the fun came together.
Like you're shooting at a guy and then somebody flanks you and you hit him and you avoid the other guy who's shooting you and then you flank and go behind cover and you're like, oh, that 5 seconds in that 15-hour game was really, really fun.
This man just summed up The Last of Us.
How do we make that 5 seconds happen thousands more times?
My favorite video game is making video games. It is as challenging and as complex and as interesting.
If we had to like try all the things that didn't work, what's hard about crunch? It's like marching through that swamp of it not working.
I mean, nothing's ever really final because you can always
Well,
make something better. Always. So we're constantly changing and constantly reiterating and trying to make it better and better and better pretty much until we ship.
As an artist, you're never really happy with your work. You could be given like 100 years to work on something, you'll still find things to nitpick and things to fix.
Yeah, you can work on the game for 10 years and you'll still be crunching at the end. So it's like, okay.
All of a sudden, it's like getting ready one morning in the shower, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm about to ship another title, and this is going to be a really good title, and it gets you excited, and you're like, all right.
Do I think the game's gonna be good? Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think it was good a little while ago, and now we're gonna make it kind of amazing.
Okay, so here's the thing. This footage shows that Sony knew from the first game, before it even came out, like, hey, we got a fucking banger. we gotta send some documentary crews to record this shit to like hype up our game. So they definitely did it for part 2. And yet, nothing. How fucking bad was the workplace that they recorded in that they said we can't use any of this?
What it will take to get there in these next 5 weeks, it's gonna be a lot. I'm excited. I have faith.
Every time we're shipping a game, it's terrifying. You just hope for the best.
You don't know, right? I mean, like, people have different opinions. We have to go with our guts, and I trust the team just to pull it off.
This, hands down, is the hardest, most challenging thing I've ever done. We sweat a lot, and we worked a lot, and we all went home tired, you know? But I think that's what's, you're gonna see that on the screen. I think that's gonna pay off.
Ellie. Ellie.
What?
The ladder. Come on.
Right.
After David, Ellie's visibly distant. You could have done a cutscene to show, hey, you're being very distant, and she's not responding, but to also do that in gameplay, to where it's something that you've done just countless times throughout the game with, you know, let me boost you up here, get the ladder, bring it down so we can do this systemic thing. And the character responds with that, and you have to actually go over to her and go, hey, come on, the ladder, we've done this, let's do this. It's a subtle choice.
Like Bruce and I talked in the beginning, is like we have these mechanics, how can we exploit them in a narrative sense? And that's one of those opportunities.
I just think it's incredible that that happens in-game. It's not a cinematic.
I'm trying to think of when that happens in part 2. Of when any... Try to think of any cutscene, like the hardest hitting cutscene. When does that happen in part 2? When does any character arc happen in part 2? When do any in-game moments of your character actually changing with your partner happen in part 2? Because it's just an on-off switch. The entire fucking game. Just on and then off. And that's it.
You know, it's something that adds weight to that controller when they're playing.
Ah, so good!
Let's go eat. Let's go eat.
The very end with Ellie and Abby trying to kill each other. Yeah, that was on and off. That was on off. There was no progression towards Ellie not wanting to kill Abby. Nothing. Every single bone in her body, every single action that she committed was to kill Abby. And then no. Did they eat? We won't know until the part 2 documentary. They ended on that? They ended on that. Okay. Let's eat. Very good outro, guys. Yeah, I agree. The Joel and Ellie flashbacks were great. It reminded me of a better game. Yeah. If it was done properly, I would think before Abby lost her dad. Boy. Okay. Well, there's that reflective disappointment. Look back on that and think, wow, that's what the game was developed like, and now here's what we got today. Oops. That's me. I'm Neocranium. Ever play Uncharted? No. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm probably gonna do 3 things. I forgot to take this tray downstairs. I'm going to piss in a toilet. And then I'm going to brush 1 tooth. Okay? And by that time, we will be playing multiplayer. We will be playing multiplayer. Okay? Yeah, that crunch segment was fucking weird. Yeah, because that sucks. That sucks. And every story about crunch is it being either you shut off emotionally to not register how fucking bad it is, or you just kind of break down after all of it because you bottled it up. So, Yeah, no, that was fucking weird. That was a little bizarro propaganda moment. Maybe the whole thing was. Maybe Last of Us 1's development was actually really fucking bad. And we just didn't hear anything about it because the game did so well. But Last of Us Part 2 was so controversial and mixed that we actually heard some disaster stories. Who knows? Need to brush my tooth.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yuh. 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 Yeah, me way boy. Holy shit.
I'm back, bitch.
Yes.
For you, I guess. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
How's it going? Yes. Hello.
If you want supply raid, go orange. If you want survivors, go blue.
Oh, okay, cool. Fuck me, I guess.
I'm with you.
Tian. Brustbund.
Why is this
Vote.
not fucking working? Try holding it a little longer. Press the R2 button. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
supply raid.
About what I
Alright.
expected. Yeah.
Alright, so tell me when to press select.
Now! Now. Now.
Great. If you want standard, blue, craftables, orange.
Oh, fucking standard this time, man.
Okay.
Let's do regular.
Okay. Everyone set?
Normal. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Great.
I think use the war. Sure. Gun.
Hello. Hello. I'm probably one of 10% that absolutely loves Last of Us Part 2. That's cool. I don't understand you in any way, shape, or form, but that's cool.
I really wish I could use agility, but I don't even know how much that skill fucking costs. Agility or marathon? Like the... My background music is too loud. Am I with the famous guy again? I hope so. Who? Mr. Preonanian.
I'm just glad we're not in Billstown, honestly.
Billstown rocks.
Just fuck it up.
There's a Firefly base close by. Be careful and stick together.
Yay.
We got this.
I got a new hat from Two Princes music video.
Proud of you.
Watch my ass. All right, good to go.
I think that's perfect. I'll go with you. This is an interesting documentary. Especially in hindsight.
I see a bunch of them, like 2 of them at least, in a building directly ahead of us. They're near one of the boxes.
Yeah, they're all in that one building there. I'm trying to flank around over here.
Maybe.
Oh, you see the...
Oh, they're already shooting. Making shit.
I think two by you guys.
Alright, man, I'm good to go.
There's one on the stairs. I can see. Oop, they're up there. I see him. I got a. I nicked one. Well, I could see him. I do not have a line of sight on him. Oh.
Yeah,
Down one.
down.
You got him?
Yeah, down one, but his friends are gonna be coming up.
Last one. I think.
Take that.
Smoking him.
I got stuck.
I got none of them. Fuck! That smoke did nothing.
Sorry.
That smoke was useless.
Get your ass over here and help me out.
I'm so sorry, Neo.
The mic's the controller, Aiden.
Oh, I'm disappointing him again. Oh shit! Don't go that way. Fuck! I should have taken Crafter. Goddamn.
You're playing grounded or hard? There is survival. Or survivor. Right, they're right in this building, man.
Hey, look! Firefly! Watch yourself!
And you flagged yourself. Okay, that's great.
No, I have I have a silencer.
When you make a call out, they hear you making the call out.
On top of the stairs. 2.
I wish I took them to throw.
3. I think they're all going upstairs.
On the balcony there, someone.
In the Firefly building. Ah!
Outside? How'd you get down? Oh, you're on the rooftop. That's
on the balcony. Thrust. Watch out.
God, fucking scuff that shit.
Got me! I'm set.
Damn it. Oh. Bad throw. Really bad throw.
I'm down!
I'm sick. I should save my bomb. Fuck. I got one.
I lit up a couple, but they're probably healing their friends.
Coming down. There's another one coming to help that guy here.
I need to reload.
Oh, shit, behind. Behind us. Give me a hit.
Wish I could help you.
Oh no.
Well, wait a sec, I'm fixing you up.
Oh shit.
You good in the ass?
Lit the fuck up, but otherwise fine. This guy's pinned in this building. He's probably waiting for his friends to come and help him.
All done, let's go.
I got no craftables.
All right, man, I'm good to go.
In the donut shop, yeah?
Yeah, right ahead of this fire engine.
Watch my ass.
One of you are echoing.
All right, man, I'm good to go.
I think it's Cien. It's Cien.
I don't think it's me. Hold on. They're tossing craftables at you. There's another guy in the donut shop. I think they're all in the donut shop.
Fuck, I'm down. Get the bomb. Watch your ass. Down one.
Down one.
Shit, that was close. I'm hurt.
I lit up one.
All done,
I
let's
think
go.
he might have revived his friend.
Probably did.
Let's follow him back. Yeah, he's in the back building here. One of them. If I may. Interesting.
Russ, I'm coming up. Oh, you healed yourself. All right. Ranked Last of Us? Yeah, I don't want to get my shit stomped in. Thanks. They're behind the building. They're crouch walking behind the building.
Oh, one coming up. Down one. Two on me. Two on me. They're all focused on me. They're all focused on me.
Just down. Help me out. Help me. Get your ass over here.
They're not focused on me anymore.
Get your asses over here and help me.
Coming.
Well, wait a sec. I'm
No,
fixing you
no,
up.
sorry.
Watch out, watch out.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Don't bother with me.
You died trying to save me, I'm sorry. God fucking damn it. I was assaulted.
Getting fucking killed here.
Fuck. They're all going back into the donut shop.
All done, let's go. I'm all done. Let's go.
Yeah, I see them. They're directly ahead of the fire engine where Chris is.
Yep. There's one by the window, one by the front entrance, and one behind the counter.
Yeah, they just
They're
flagged
focused on
me.
me.
They're peeking through the donut shop pretty hard.
Uniform! Toss some smoke!
Down, no, one's
Down one turret.
One's down. In the back. One of his friends is going to revive him.
I think they're already up.
Probably. Going by you, Kieran, Sinan, however to say your name. I think they're all in the back room where the light is. Oh, nope. Fuck. Yeah, no. Bad decision. Bad decision. Don't look at your camera like I did something bad. I have a sneaking suspicion you did.
We're outside the donut shop. Split up.
God, they're just... They have that lockdown. Yeah, that's about lockdown. One's lit up. Every meat burrito is lit up. Fuck.
Yeah, stop walking out into the middle of the street. It's not working out.
Try some smoke on.
I wish I had just enough scrap to make ammo.
If you go to one of the boxes back here, you'll get ammo. Why are you running up to them?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hey, Bootser.
Give me a sec.
Oh my god. Alright, I have to put crafter on this class. So fucking slow. I mean, we just shouldn't push them at all, because they have that area locked down.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry, Neo.
Yeah? Yes, guys? Yes?
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, man, good to go.
Thank you for securing the balcony with me.
Yeah, I know.
They're rushing! They're rushing!
Well, I would have gotten back up there by now.
On us! I got you.
Oh. Thank you. Are they on the balcony with the open?
Alright, man, good to go. Down one.
Yes, they are. One down.
Fuck, I'm down.
You were right, Neo. I only get downs.
Coming into the building now, Chris. Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. With the shotgun?
Shit!
Cover me, gotta patch up.
God fucking damn it. Well, that's the rat, folks.
Oh yeah, just friend with him. Fuck me. Yeah, we're done. Change the title.
Come on. There's one by that car. There's one by that car. Boom. I think they're all just gonna front rush us, so. Unless they're gonna try and flank for some reason. Oh no, no! Oh no!
One down.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get you. Jesus Christ. Careful. Fuck you, don't rush me.
Holy shit!
Turret's down.
Nice throw.
I can't see.
Fuck. Someone. Sorry.
Let's try.
Fuck. Well, I'm trying, man. But I think it's
Yeah, I'm not
done,
saying
though.
you're not, Chris. You're doing great right now.
Nope.
Fuck him up,
He's out.
bitch.
He's out.
Yeah,
That's right.
baby.
GG, guys.
That's how you fucking do it.
GG. Nice, guys. Great. 8 downs, my god.
Oh, I didn't want to mute.
Nice, I'm feeling excited.
I just want to mute my mic.
Okay.
7
Oh,
downs.
you were right. I thought
We're
you were
gonna
down.
cycle that guy out. Remember, Neo, the military still has technology. That's true. That's very true. Shit, maybe I had to add someone. Forgot. Fuck. This on PC? Yeah, this is a PC. That's why I'm using the PlayStation Network. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Orange for
Let's
supply
go.
raid, blue for survivors.
We did supply raid last time. Let's do survivors.
Survivors
Blue,
take
blue
forever,
for
dude.
survivors?
Blue for survivors.
Okay, good.
I thought we did survivors last time.
No.
No, we
No,
did
last
have
time we did
survivors.
supply raid.
Oh.
Supply raid would be.
I'm stupid.
Nice right now.
Okay.
God damn you, Dirty Dan.
Oh, there we go.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
Tell me when to press select.
Now! Now!
Do it now.
Now.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Look at that.
That's okay. Good map.
Let's go, guys.
I'm assuming medic would be good for this one because you gotta heal people.
Yep.
Perhaps.
Oh, is Chris always in the game? There's gonna be some people that are just mashing the join button.
Give that
The
one a
incident
little
game?
bit.
Yeah, these are all Ensign. These are Ensign's alternate personas.
I disappointed Neo again. I'm sad. Bro, you did fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know. I'm
You should be
joking.
up
Keep your head
you
up,
should be
gang.
up Redemption right now.
Oh no, you didn't.
I know when I saw him online earlier. I don't know. I think he was training Aiden, but I was like, let me join, and I was. Oh my god, where is Aiden? You should play with us. Well, I was 100% like ready for him to kick me out of the party, but he didn't. He didn't. No, and then we went up against level.
People out of the party is if being annoying.
Well, if they message.
We've heard there are supplies in the area. But there's
Okay.
uniforms skulking around too.
There you go.
Watch each other's backs.
We got this.
I'm going on medic. Neo, do you have your medic loadout? Because
I have first aid and lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch loadouts after this. I'm gonna go to my.
All done, let's
Well, I'm
go.
not pure medic. It's just like, hey, I could heal you for points. It's basically it.
Yeah. But I kind of focus my whole loadout on just being.
Mine is still the consumable one. It'll still work though.
Okay. Cruise ship and I are heading up. Oh,
Wait
not.
up.
Okay, I'm
No,
heading upstairs.
We're not splitting up for this shit, dude.
Okay.
See that to the left? See that to the left?
Let's go. Let's go.
The guy's sprinting to the left side of the building.
I'm gonna do. Let me know when to spawn.
Okay, I'm next to the box.
I'm getting to the lock.
Yourself, boys.
Let's go.
They're right across the opposite side. If you see white bookshelves, they're right behind that.
Yeah.
Got it.
Gotta move it really fast. Okay.
Hop outside.
Okay, they're back here now. There's one coming back to our spawn. Oh, there's 3 of them. Holy shit.
We're gonna spawn? Oh.
3?
Yeah, back to our
Hold on,
spawn.
let's go.
Where we came from, by the stairs.
Okay. Anyone
What are they doing?
able to make any throwables yet?
Blind, I can't see him.
I got a
I have
bomb.
smokes, that's it.
I have smokes and a shiv.
Okay.
You can double smoke,
Got
right?
one smoke.
Oh yeah. Right there, yeah.
Heading out of the door, I'm gonna get this.
Under
supply tank.
the staircase, 2 guys. One of the sniper.
Yes, snipe.
Smoking.
I'm making a molly
Pushing. One of them is hit,
and it's smoke.
Shiv,
Behind you,
shiv.
Neo.
Back me up.
Behind
Back
me.
up.
I'm down. Yes.
I see
Yeah,
him.
2 guys under the staircase. Going Ghost is right down next to the door. And there's another guy outside.
I see him.
And then I try to crawl away.
Get the smokes ready.
Try to go
Yeah,
for
it's don't kill me. It's still outside. There's another guy under the staircase, so watch out. Like right under you. Yeah.
right under me.
Yeah, under you and behind like a small desk.
I'm healing you. Shut up.
And here.
I'm medicing you. Let me. Why the fuck did I go over that?
I know, that happens to me too. That happens to me too.
I try to craft something, I just vault.
Thank you. I'm going to a box. I need the map.
They're now on the 2nd floor.
Oh, time.
Second floor?
Yep, I see him.
Okay. Yeah,
And then right
I'm
behind you.
using a
They're
fixed
behind you.
camera.
They're behind you.
I'm hurt. Cover me. Gotta catch
Let
up.
me heal you. I'm coming over. Let me heal you.
Go up.
There, you got it.
Oh, you got people. Let's have stairs.
Yo, my man, you gotta get in my way. I was able to hit
Yeah,
one with the
I'm
smoke.
for you. Another block of help.
Didn't hit any of us.
Go back down. They can't take us.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, I close. I need to change.
I wonder how many ties
forgot
gonna
to
happen
change.
this match.
Yeah.
Go down.
Okay. I got my assault loadout.
I'll just clip a lot. We need armor.
Cover me.
Can I get armor now or El Diablo? I think El Diablo would be better. I can't.
So what do you think you can use?
Whatever you think is best.
I got El Diablo for shotgun ammo. Probably the best bet right now.
We'll get some armor.
Hello,
And
thank
armor.
you.
Stay calm. Oh, they're both coming from the right. One just came downstairs.
Oh,
I saw him.
To the right?
to the right?
I see them. Left
No,
side of the
sorry,
building.
sorry,
Left side of the building
Right
on
there.
second floor.
We're looking.
Left side, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a second
Yeah, I
one
think it's
by the doorway.
yeah.
There's one on top, one on the bottom. He's moving into the middle.
I think I can go for the box or they can see me.
I'm gonna make a smoke.
Go for the box. Hold on, hold on. Give me a second. Oh yeah, one guy up the stairs, up the stairs. He just went up stairs. Where we were. I saw him.
I see it.
Guys
Two,
taking that
Neo,
stairs.
two of them right in front of you. Two of them coming right in front of you, Neo.
Yeah, I see him too. They're crossing the middle way.
Crossing
Upstairs.
on your right.
On my
So we're
right?
gonna fly to the staircase right there.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
Yes, there. I heard them. They're moving.
Keep an eye on the stairs.
They're behind some cover.
I don't have
Watch out.
visibility to the right. It's blocked off.
I'm gonna. Shit. Well, at least you know they're there. They're trying to
Anyone
snipe from
can
below.
stand, let me know where they are. I need to see. Come to
There's
you.
one behind this bookshop over here.
Stay calm. Stay quiet.
More there, more there. Take out
Roll up
so
here?
you
Good.
don't get smoked together.
That's good. Make it separated.
Oh yeah, guys, right there, right there. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
Right out of me. Hiding behind cover.
Fuck, we're just gonna tie this out.
Oh yeah, guys aiming at you. They're aiming at you. Watch out.
I know. I saw.
guys with
I see him.
rifles.
I see him. I see him.
He's about to shoot me.
I got a smoke ready on the guy in the middle bridge.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man, I can't go on like this. Watch it.
He's coming.
Smash.
Now what turret?
Coming to you, coming to you.
I can help you. I can help you.
Oh, the flanking from the other side. I need a smoke back here.
Throw another smoke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for bandaging me. Thank you.
Yeah, I need help.
Oh,
Two
shit.
guys on me.
Can't see shit.
I got the ditch.
Ooh, my armor. Backing up. Watch out, two guys. Don't let them smoke you.
Oh shit.
They got guys. One on the deck.
Just one left.
Box the rifle.
I'm backing up. I
Stay
need
on
you.
cover. I'm getting here. Hold on. Healing.
I got you. Oh no, you got yourself.
Shit.
Hold up.
You got scope on
Here,
him.
he's right behind that.
Two guys with the rifle. Run. Oh, fuck. Idiot, down.
Don't. Why did you do?
God. Oh wow.
Round ended.
God damn it.
This is not gonna go anywhere.
Hello.
Oh. Okay.
Just change to
Third
rifle.
round died.
Jesus.
Nice, man.
Let's go.
Give me a sec.
I don't know about this loadout. You might have better deal.
On the box.
I don't know about this mode.
done, let's go.
Oh, yeah, they're rushing.
They're coming in to the right. Get ready.
They're rushing. Yeah, they're rushing.
Why are they pushing so hard?
Second floor. Second floor. Second floor.
Aggressive. Go. Yeah, go.
Second floor.
Oh shit, yeah.
Move,
Oh,
go,
yeah.
go.
Oh, shit. Okay. Ow. I'm like,
looking at
Move.
healing. Give me a second.
We got two people up on the second floor. Fuck!
Let's go.
Oh, he has you. Oh, shit.
Moving down.
I'll cover you. Oh, maybe.
Fuck me! Don't move!
Wow, that was...
Jesus.
Oh shit.
You're in for execution. Cool.
I'm gonna switch over to the yellow loadout. Let me do that right now.
Smoke out!
I just got error text on the side of my screen. What the fuck?
Should I do a dip and use the...
Let's go try and shove him.
Try.
I wish I could turn faster, man.
Can't you change the sensitivity?
My sensitivity's maxed out.
Jesus.
Pretty sure it's maxed
No,
out.
isn't it bad if you just make it like really
Don't
fast?
sprint. They can hear us from across the goddamn game.
It doesn't matter, we're an hour phone, so it's gonna take some time.
Watch
my ass. I need to start down. Yeah.
Controller moment? No shit, man. I fucking hate playing on a controller. I really do. It's an absolute handicap.
Are we going on the right or the left?
Oh yeah, guy steps again. Anyone wanna come to this staircase with me? Yo, crew.
Dude, you're on your own, man.
Yeah, I'm just keeping the situation.
Yeah, watch out.
Horizontal setting, change it higher.
I see two guys upstairs so far.
Somebody on the roof? Or, I mean, someone on the second floor on the right?
Okay. I really hope they not really close.
I think they're trying to come up from up there.
The pretty far.
Watch out up there.
Yeah, the pretty far though. I don't see any of them.
They're on the second floor again.
Not too long though.
Alright, man, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're holed up here. We need to move.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, guys, closing up on the staircase right now. Above us.
Yeah, I see three of them
About
up
to
on
come
the
up.
top, second floor. I think they're gonna try and come around and hit us from behind, but...
Yeah. Oh shit!
Yep.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, I can't.
I didn't see the other. Ah, man.
What the fuck?
Well, they know where we are now.
Leave your friend,
Grab
jackass.
him, med kit, and I'm healing.
Yeah,
Get over here now.
Shit.
Gonna revive his friend.
I think I'm gonna fuck me.
Making a bomb. I'm bandaging you, I'm bandaging you.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Damn it.
God damn it, man.
Come down the staircase.
All done, let's go.
Come down the staircase right now.
Okay.
One down.
Got him.
They're gonna come through that window. Let's back up.
Oh, the guy running.
Burrito, back up!
Burrito. Two guys on Burrito.
Hold on.
I cannot back up!
I finished making a smoke and he didn't fucking make it! He's coming from the other side!
Damn.
Keep breathing, I got this.
Hold on, don't kill
Probably not lucky, yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Shit, dude.
Need to get back to honestly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna do to fix that.
God damn it.
I don't even know how to say your name.
Okay. Here we go again.
We just gotta get one good round, okay? Let's all head upstairs this time.
Got it.
I'm not there.
We need to play on offensive.
All done. Let's go. Watch my ass.
You sick.
All done, let's go.
And upstairs.
Okay, let's head upstairs, come on.
Yo, oh, okay. That's like the upstairs. Okay,
there.
the other guy is
Upstairs as
completely
well.
running the bar. It's on.
They're all upstairs as well on the right side.
Someone else upstairs.
Yeah, all of them.
If you need a guy to smoke ready. You need a guy
I
to
see
smoke
someone
ready.
upstairs. He's going down
Yeah.
on the right side. I see him.
Two guys waiting on the staircase, the inside staircase.
I see him.
If you want to smoke them, you can get them both.
Shit,
Oh,
shoot
they
at
saw
us.
us.
No fucking cover.
I really wanna smoke them. I think
God damn it, they're on the other side too.
Are you
Josh, some
fucking... Why are
smoke
you
going
moving
inside.
away from me? I'm healing you!
They fucking got me!
Close one of them. Other guy is probably downstairs outside.
Good game.
Yeah, he did.
What? I can't shiv! I'm behind him! Jesus.
Good game, yeah, sure. Well,
Yeah, that was
that's
fun.
one.
Sucks.
I'm sorry for voting for survivors. That was my fault. I forgot how really unfun this mode was when you're not winning.
Good to go.
But in all, I'm forgiving, like, game mode itself is fun.
Well, as long as we get 3 wins in a row,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
One's right in front of you, Neo.
Oh yeah, it seems, yeah.
Right behind that barricade.
Cool.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the other side of the
Like you
bookshelf.
guys. He knows you're here, so
Yeah,
he's probably coming to you tonight.
yeah. 2 of them. One's coming around. One's just standing there listening to us.
Go back, I need that.
Alright, man, I'm good to go.
Here we go.
I saw Dirty Dan.
Alright.
Nice, nice. Guy watching where you are, Neo. Good guy.
They're moving up.
Some of them are there. Yeah, he's creeping, he's sees us.
I fucking hate controllers.
Backing up. Oh shit, back up as well.
They're all on me. The moment I move, they shoot.
Go.
This going ghost guy's really getting on my fucking nerves.
I'm going to heal you. If you can get shots off, I can keep healing you. I have first aid 3.
He's coming over to you guys. He's coming over.
I have first aid 3. I'm healing, okay? I'm holding X. I'm holding X. I'm holding X.
Down one.
That's not. Okay. You guys go on the couch. I can see their legs.
You got constant heals. You got constant heals.
Dead.
Killed his ass.
Can't stay like this. They might get
Does
us.
anyone have any throwables? Because I just got like 15 materials.
No,
and
nothing.
none of them went in my inventory.
I got nothing, dude. This game's giving us dick.
Yeah, same. Guy, downstairs.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Another one!
Keep pushing up.
Yeah, make cover for each other. Some of them moved. They're probably getting material.
Someone's downstairs.
Got the crossbow.
Someone's on
I
the
think
stairs.
there's a guy down the staircase as well. He's trying to aim up at you, Ari.
Someone stay up here to distract
right
them.
there. Time. Guys, time.
They have to push now, okay? Let's just
Wait,
play it
wait,
safe. Let's play it safe.
Back up. Yeah, play safe. I already have one guy down.
Back into the
So-
middle. Make
But
sure
we
they're
gotta
not
push
sneaking
up.
up from behind us.
Yeah, I'm back here.
Yeah, they're trying to come over to us.
Coming up the stairs.
I can keep you heal, aesthetic.
Oh yeah, made him. Ooh, nice.
Hey. Yeah, still couldn't hit me with a shotgun.
Nice. You finally got a dub here, boys.
So do we have 2 healers on the team? Do we have 2 healers?
I'm all done.
I'm healing. I'm on.
Okay, so what that means is that we can just heal the people that are shooting, and they can just keep shooting.
Cover me.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have the
Cover me.
tactical cover, which is like really good.
Let's grab this box and go back to the second floor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm gonna start grabbing this shit slowly because it's legitimately like saying I'm getting like 4 blades and then it gives me nothing.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yes, let's go.
I'm heading up with you, Neo.
Roger.
Left side flank. One of them's crouch walking first floor.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
okay.
Someone's coming. Someone's going through the middle as well.
Right side as well. Right side.
I'm seeing two on left side flank
On your
first
right.
floor. Left side
Break
flank
on
first
the-
floor.
On your right, on the... It's crossing middle. It's crossing middle.
Yep. See it.
Stay together.
He's coming up right now.
I see him crossing middle.
Good to go.
I can sure.
I got a smoke, but I'm not gonna throw anything yet.
They're trying to peek it. They're trying to peek it right now. I think they know that we're here. The left side second floor flank knows we're here. Someone check behind us.
Yeah, they got it.
I'm checking.
Oh, he sees someone. Oh,
They're all here. Someone, we need to get the fuck out, okay? They're all here.
yeah, I'm backing up.
I'm healing you.
Good smoke, good smoke, good smoke. I'm healing you.
Need heal.
I'm healing you.
Thank you.
Back up, regroup. Go on to the other side.
Okay, go. Just run.
I got you.
Ow! Shit, okay.
I got you guys. Get ready for a fight. Get ready for a fight. They're gonna come in.
Cover.
Jesus!
They're coming on to the other side.
I'm out here. Just shoot them.
Oh, they can vault over that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. GG, guys. GG.
Damn. Okay.
Stupid.
GG's.
That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Great. Man, I wonder why you say that.
Hi. My bone still hurts. I wish it didn't hurt. I want to see aggression. Clavicle bone. It hurts when I lie down the most, so going to sleep is very tough. It's really fucking annoying.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, the same exact people.
Oh my god, it's Aiden.
Oh.
Hello, Aiden.
Aiden.
Aiden will not be speaking, apparently. Okay, so
It gives you like the biggest high when you win, and then when you
orange for supply raid, blue for survivors.
What about
You're not
tier
doing that again.
Okay, understood. Orange for standard, blue for craftables. Okay, alright, great.
I hate this button so much.
Tell me when to press select.
Now.
leg. Select.
Now. Player select.
That's the one.
Tomater.
I didn't want to click that class. Fuck me.
Sure, maybe that one. You can change it. Excuse me.
You can? Whoa, that's insane, dude.
You can change
What are
it.
good arm stretches to not feel defeated?
Amazing what you can do with
What are good
You
shoulder
don't gotta
stretches
be
to not
an
feel
asshole.
defeated? Can someone look up good shoulder stretches to not feel defeated?
Yeah, sorry.
When did the port come out for this?
2014.
Like a year after. I decided to cave in and buy some of the weapons because. Why?
Yeah, because some of them just straight up
How
give
much
you
did
an
you
advantage
spend on
with
them?
that shotgun.
You
$5?
can just use the. I also bought Jack of all They trades. have them in there.
Yeah, I know, but I like the variable rifle, and then the shotgun is basically fucking cheating.
Neo, please cue
I
me.
heard somebody tell me that State of Decay was like this game, and I bought it, and I started playing it out.
Yeah, Rube, my shoulder's already injured. I don't want to put pressure on it.
No, State of
Okay, guys. Fireflies are close.
Okay.
Shoot or be shot.
I got the
We got this.
Oh, let's try this again.
It's a impact.
Give me a sec. Good to go.
Can't build anything. Did you say I grabbed anything? Of course it doesn't.
Building a sentry.
There's a spy in my center.
Snake in my boot.
Okay, Woody.
Mount Fly.
Wait, stay together. Wait, Neil, where are you going?
I'm gonna
Box.
go back there. Yeah, I'm going to box too.
I'll head over with you.
I'm all done.
Better
Let's go.
stay together. Someone just
Who is Discord?
join Discord.
That's me. I'm Discord.
Oh.
You is hello Discord.
Hello. Be angry back. I'll only be angry back if I get to be sexually aggressive as well. Like I moan angry.
Oh, someone.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't know this map, so I can't give a location, but they're behind us somewhere.
You looking for the Yeah, I see him.
They're definitely somewhere.
Compass points or something.
Yo, you're going off on your own. What the hell?
Yeah.
I see him. He's right in front of me. He's by the boat. And he is gone. That's me.
I like the 4 A-posing Marlines they use for the enemy team. Pretty cool. Like the
What?
indicator where it says 20.
Oh. Yeah, cool.
Woo!
Oh,
damn.
The fuck are you doing, bitch?
Uniform!
Oh shit, they're sprinting up!
What the fuck did I say? Oh shit!
Let's stay together.
Fuck. What the fuck behind us, guys? Fuck me!
They're behind us? How the fuck?
Back up! God damn! Oh shit!
Sniping.
Don't.
Shit. I have to wrap this up.
Oh shit. Fuck. Well, he took the aiming. That's good.
One down. That's one.
They're coming down the left side.
Yeah, there's two of them. Oh shit. What the fuck was that?
Get your ass over
Bitch!
down!
I got you.
Come on now, keep breathing. I got this.
Nice one, man!
You get him?
Yeah!
Holy shit.
That fucker's dead.
Nice!
High impact. God damn.
Wait up.
There you go.
Damn.
High impact play. Actually, wait. I like that.
I'm all done. Let's go. Good to go.
I heard a silly noise and it was very cool. I heard a silly fellow down these parts.
Here's ammo. There's one thing that this game does bad is that when you join a lobby with a friend, you will never gain any supplies for your stupid ass.
Yes, you will. You just have to go into public. Allow parties.
Oh, well.
No. Good to go.
I'd rather not play with level 900.
That's what this game is now. Behind us?
Yeah. Just got shot. Wait, Neo, heal me so you can get points. Thanks.
Okay.
They're everywhere, man. God
Yeah,
damn.
one has a rifle on me.
We don't have to push this way, guys. We can go back.
Yeah. Circle around.
Let's see him take this.
There's some smoke. There's a little bit of a foothold. Let's go.
Let's whip their asses.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Fuck, back up! I'm bandaging you, I guess. I don't know why.
You're bandaging
but I guess
me?
I'm doing that. Oh, 4 of them are there!
Got that. Fuck.
Help me!
One there.
That one's dead.
Got that.
Oh, shit! Ah!
Fuck.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit.
I'm knocked.
I am also
God
dead.
damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's hitting me specifically.
They ain't got many left. Keep it up.
Thanks,
He
Kate.
killed me.
Fucking.
Nope. He had no time to buy anything.
Hello again.
Hello.
God, what? Neo.
They're all behind me!
We have
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What?
Regroup. Tracking you down.
Okay, well at least we know they're all over there now. We can plan.
Somewhat. Okay, now they're
Yeah,
coming
so
back here.
I think the rest of us.
Watch out.
Wherever they are, they're still.
Yeah, they're running back here.
Let's go back.
I see them. They're just in front of me.
Where should we go?
Just there.
You want to go over by the right on the boxes again? Where that little area over there is?
I don't
think I heard a
Oh shit,
grunt.
someone's doing Molly.
If they know where you are, don't crouch walk anymore unless you're trying to take cover, because they know where you are. Molotovs are one hit, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
That was cool.
Well, I see them.
Okay. What's behind that box there?
Make sure they're not coming from behind us.
Yeah.
Yo, check behind us.
Okay.
I don't see them.
I don't hear anything from over there, so they.
Nothing back here.
Unless they have something.
Okay.
No, watch out, dude.
Ah! I'm healing up. I got a med kit.
Theoretically, we could wait here. We do have one agent.
Ah, shit! He's got armor.
Oh, behind us! Shit!
It came in from. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Fuck
Oh
him
my
up!
god, I can't see what the fuck is happening. I'm healing up. I'm healing up.
Oh well.
Uniform down! Fucker
I'm reloading, dude.
Please!
Sorry.
Smoke out.
I used the wrong one. Fuck! I thought I used Molotov. Fuck me.
No, don't! Oh my god.
Fuck me.
I got
really
you
good
there.
there. Fuck, we
They're
lost the
gonna,
lead.
they're gonna be on our
controllers so
asses
much.
in like 30 seconds again.
Wait, are you playing this on PS4 or PS5?
PS5.
Oh, I'm playing it on PS4.
Okay.
This, I feel like the original, the older controller, I mean, is way better. I'm not
Okay.
the newer one. Edges.
I feel like controllers are just fucking annoying to use in general.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, if you can use keyboard and mouse for this type of game, it's infinitely better.
Unless you're like driving something, like in a game or something, you think it's good for that.
I wonder if the 40 million fucking things that I got will actually factor into something that I can make.
No.
You did it.
Oh, I'm all done. Let's go.
Behind us?
Jesus. Yeah.
Someone just got thrown a molly at them.
Jesus Christ!
Come here, come here.
I'm healing you, Neo. I'm healing you.
There, he's got you.
Oh shit, I saw him.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Lots of armor.
Oh, get the fuck out of my face! You got me!
Oh, well. Hey, cruise ship, they're all around you. They're all around you.
All three of them are right there. Shit.
Couldn't do anything.
In return.
Fuck, man. Okay.
Good to go.
My brain hurts, man. I don't know what's going on.
All done. Let's go.
We make the comeback.
El Diablo.
Get this. Making a
I'm all
molly.
done. Let's go.
And a shiv.
They're in the middle part of the map, first floor.
Yeah, I see him.
I got visual. Oh, the fuck!
Yeah, don't get
That
fucked.
scared the shit out of me!
Throwing the smoke.
Oh, there by that door.
Move.
God damn it!
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were not on you. They all rushed to me. Completely different lobby. The same people are going to keep joining, so...
Get your ass over!
Send me a list of stretches. I think there's one stretch that all that really matters.
Okay,
I think everything else is irrelevant at this point.
You get a full wipe and then like half of another one in order to use the playing field.
Massage? You come to my house and massage? Yeah.
I see all of them.
Bomb in this area.
Right here.
Crew. Crew. Crew.
Okay.
Oh, and there's another one right there.
Oh shit, I see him.
Jesus.
Oh shit, I
They're coming up right now. They're coming up right now.
On. Fall back. Throwing a smoke, I just...
Good to go.
Smoke out!
Yes.
Oh shit! He shot me before I threw my molly!
Fuck's sake. Oh, I downed one.
Get your ass over here and help me out!
Just next to the door. One up now is two of them.
Burn, asshole!
All four of them.
Smoke! Of course.
Smoke! I can't fucking see
Damn, they're fucking dead.
Keep him coming! Keep him coming!
Great.
Are they all over there with you?
Yeah, 3 of them are, yeah.
Shit.
You got this, man.
Do I? Really?
Yeah,
I'm
you
not part
do.
of those MLG YouTube 1v20.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Fucking instantly win everything.
Famous Steve-O comeback. I'm gonna cheat with the fixed cameras.
Oh, damn.
I see.
Back up.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, okay. There it is. There you go. GG.
Mm. Oh, I had a mouthful of soda.
I might actually have to go to a doctor. Because I don't know if this is going to get better. How long do you think the stream will be? Until I can't bear the pain anymore in my shoulder and I have to, like, stop. Because it's like... It's almost debilitating in a way where I can't sleep unless I get into a very specific position. What's wrong? Something in my shoulder is very fucked up. And when I lie down, I can't sleep because of the pain. And when I take a deep breath, it hurts. Get someone to stick a hand under your shoulder blade. You know what? I'm good. Slept the wrong way? Wrong, but sure, okay. What did you do to yourself? Bad crunches. Please, this is important. A hand under your shoulder blade. 5 centimeters in with the fingers. Yeah? A hand under my shoulder blade. Ah, Jesus Christ. Did you? I got an appointment with my doctor. It's not until August 2nd. Sleep on stomach? No. Every single position hurts. There are very few that are comfortable enough to sleep in. Icy hot doesn't work. Well, I guess I haven't bought the specific brand of Icy Hot. I just got like a heat pad and nothing. I have seen this 1,000 times. How would I stick my hand underneath my shoulder blade? Like where? Where the fuck? Am I going to stab myself with my hand? Some Naruto shit? You don't do it yourself, someone else, and you can lift your shoulder blade from your body. Hmm.
Hey, I love you and hope you are having a good day. Love, Gonzo.
Thank you, Gonzo, for the $2. Thank you very much. Not wrong about the shoulder blade had done physical therapy. Okay, well I can't get that. Not something I can really do or get. Yeah, I might just have to pop into like the ER or urgent care, whatever it's called. I think it's urgent care. And just say, hey, yeah, I can't sleep anymore. Maybe a massage gun. What if I didn't have a massage gun? Perhaps. You get charged for going to the ER? Yep.
Hello. Hello? Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Is that? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Angel.
Hello. Hello. Greeting.
Yeah, I'm actually really fucked up. I'm at a point of pain where it actually is like I don't want to think about it right now. I don't want to deal with it right now. Yeah. It's just a muted sharp pain, if that makes any sense. It's not the bone. It's not I can do that, it's fine. I can tap the fuck out of the clavicle and the upper arm, nothing. It's fine. It's the tendons. It's something about the muscle or tendons that are fucked up. Pinched nerve, like I don't know. I don't know. Like stabbing in your muscle or joints. When I lie down, it fucking hurts the most. When I lie down, this is fine. I can stretch up fine, but if I'm lying down and doing any movements, it hurts. Check yourself into an urgent care. It might get worse. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go and like just kind of hyperfixate on how bad this could be. Yeah. Thank you for the massage gun fund, Ren Camo. Thank you very much. Give it 48 hours. I've been in pain since let's see. I guess Monday. Yeah, I've been in pain since Monday. End of Sunday, beginning of Monday, I think. Something like that.
I hope you feel better soon, Neo. Here's for your massage gun fund and or ER visit.
We'll see what happens. Might just lose the whole arm. That'd be cool. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.